Check it out. This is Social Critics episode 43 with your hosts Driss, Sumie, Bashir, Alpha, and Curtis. What's up, y'all?
What you need?
I
know what you need.
Go ahead.
You know I got
What you need? It's so little respect when I get home.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, baby.
Just a little bit.
Go home.
Shout out to Aretha Franklin.
I think we should have a moment of silence.
Guys.
Let's have a moment of silence.
Close at 9:30.
All right.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have
our moment of silence.
Has anybody sneezed in a moment of silence?
That was awkward.
Were you applauding
Yeah,
for them?
I was surprised.
I don't think you applause after
See,
a
I
moment
was
of
going to
silence.
applause
Hey,
at the
guys.
fact that we actually went through with the moment of silence, but of course this man has to ask a question
that
during the moment of
does take a
silence.
lot out of us.
Can someone name more than 4 Aretha Franklin songs?
You.
I can name one.
Respect.
What you?
You name it.
No, I can't name more than 4.
It's one of
I
those
don't think
things
that's a
where, like,
bad- yeah, I
if
don't
you
think it's a
hear her
bad-
music, you know
Yeah.
it's her, but you don't.
I
you
mean,
didn't
I know
grow
her
up.
voice.
To be fair, I couldn't name
A
you
name
one
is a
queen
name.
record.
A legend is a legend.
Yeah, she's still a legend.
Like,
So
you
she
can't-
died,
everybody
Driss,
knows
of pancreatic cancer, not prostate.
Drissy poo over here.
I mean, you don't know these days, Sumi.
No, I mean,
these days. True that.
No, I'm just saying you
pancreatic
don't know these days.
cancer.
That's all
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
it's pretty much a death sentence,
Yeah,
though, because
pancreatic.
you can't detect it in early stages. That's why it spreads so quickly.
That's terrifying.
That's pretty much. And
I wonder. Well, nobody knows how cancers come. Well, we know how cancer comes about, but
there's way too many causes.
yeah.
I mean, everybody's got cancer. It's
Oh,
dormant,
yeah, it's
yeah.
dormant. Yeah.
So,
True that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I hope.
That sucks.
I heard that
man.
her sons were by her side or like taking care of her in the final
I think so.
weeks
She
or
was in
something.
she was in hospice.
But I thought she was released from the hospital, and then was
I
she
don't-
put
I don't
into
know
hospital?
details.
Yeah, she was put in the hospice
Oh.
afterwards.
I feel like
Okay.
if you're in hospice, then it's
What is
That's what I think.
hospice?
that's like when you're about
It's
to
like-
die.
Yeah,
You have your
comfortable.
final.
Really?
Yeah.
You know,
Damn, that sucks.
What's important about her is that she influenced like a generation of vocalists. You know, so like I kind of wanted to ask this: who are like the remaining vocalists left? I'm not talking like entertainers. I'm saying people who could like really fucking sing.
All right,
You mean
but
from
what-
her
from
era?
back- from
Like
back-
No, I'm saying like
What era?
today, like who are? Because I don't
Ariana
think
Grande
Smokey
got a
Robinson.
voice.
shit. That's the only one I can think
Ariana
of
Grande.
off the top of my head.
Beyonce.
That's like,
Oh,
no.
speaking
Let's
of,
push
wait,
back
wait,
on
wait.
Beyonce.
Speaking of
No.
Ariana Grande, did you guys see her sing the Celine Dion song, "The My Heart Will
she
Go On"?
worked that
Oh,
shit.
my
She can sing.
killed that
God.
Wait, you're
shit.
saying Beyonce can't sing?
No, she can sing.
I don't
I'm
watch
saying when I
nothing
say
about Beyonce.
when I say vocalist, I'm saying like you think Mariah Carey over Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Beyonce is just like the most talented.
Yeah, you're right.
All
You're
around,
right.
yeah.
You're saying that she's
Well
overall
rounded.
entertainer.
Yeah,
I got you. Is Diana Ross still alive?
yeah, she's
Yeah.
still
Oh my
alive.
God! Stop killing
Is
me.
she singing like that? though?
It's
Right
like it's like 4 of them. It's Aretha Franklin was a part of that, but it's like Gladys Knight,
Smokey
Diana
Robinson
Ross,
is-
and Patti LaBelle. Those are like,
okay.
and then you would throw Aretha Franklin in
Wait a
there.
minute, is Patty alive?
Yeah,
Patty's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh my God.
Patty's
My
badass.
goodness.
all around the same age.
It's like the Mandela effect over here. It's-
We got to keep hold of them, man.
I know it's so.
That's why, like,
Yeah, somebody better bubble rap like Stevie Wonder, bro.
that's why, like, Nori's
Lionel
Nori's
Richie's
approach.
still alive.
What's
too.
Nori's approach?
Give your legends flowers while they can smell them,
Oh.
and weed while they can inhale it.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
I like that second part.
I do.
You
like
don't want to, because that
There
should
you
be
go.
whack when everybody be hating, and then when they die, it's like, man, he
Yeah,
was,
show me love now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Back to the whole Stevie Wonder thing. Have you seen those videos of him like on the internet?
What
He'll
are
like
they?
visit high schools and stuff, and they'll make him shoot basketballs.
That is so
That's
fucked
so
up.
fucked up.
That's not funny.
Is he enjoying himself?
That is
If
hilarious.
he's enjoying himself, then you know
The worst part is they hype him up.
they
too.
probably like
How is Stevie
they
the
probably
first
got
time
him
he-
like, and they just grab his whole body.
Yeah, like turn.
all right, now do
What was his reaction? He was like, "Yo, we're gonna go to this high school, and you're gonna throw this ball from half court into the hoop."
He's
Nice.
probably like, I've
Guys.
had worse. I've
What?
had
Yeah,
worse
it'd be even
acid
more
What if he
fucked
just
up.
turned around and
It'd be even more fucked up
Clock
if they
that
were
bitch.
like positioning him towards the stands and they're like, all right, shoot.
I am so done with this scenario.
Bro, imagine how lit that would be if he made it.
yeah, that'd be dummy lit.
Has he ever made it?
No.
That's one of them trick shots. You know when they shoot something from crazy places,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
they shot that like 400 times.
But he was born blind, wasn't he?
I believe so.
I think
Yeah, so he
so.
doesn't even know what a basketball
See, I was
looks
gonna
like.
get that wrong completely.
Damn.
I don't know.
Damn,
think
bro.
so,
Why
or
are you
it's
bringing
been
it down,
like-
man?
That's crazy,
facts.
bro.
Like,
They
it's-
never. People
Yeah.
that are born blind don't know
They don't know
What
colors
nothing looks like.
anything.
But that's like, you know,
At
even
all.
people who
Well-
are like mute or like deaf, you know?
Yeah,
All
they
right,
can't
so
hear shit.
so people are born blind. Do they have? What do they imagine?
We got to get a
They-
blind person on here.
They see they see lights, but they don't see like.
But it
But
depends
what
on
do
what
they imagine though? Like, what do they dream?
Images. What images are shown in their brain?
I don't know.
What? Yeah. What?
Whatever
What
they
would
could
they
feel.
dream, bro?
I don't know.
Has anyone got their eyes replaced and can see now?
Are you asking this group?
I know.
Are you
I saw
really
a
asking
midget
this group?
yesterday.
Well, that's what happened this week.
Yo, no, but I'm not
Is that in your story?
No, I didn't
you're
post it. I just
retarded,
recorded it. Yeah,
Bro, I was
didn't
about
wanna
to say
post
that's horrible.
I
Yeah.
cannot.
You're retarded, man.
Alpha, I don't like you, bro.
Not a midget, a little person.
There
Sorry.
you go.
Wait, that wasn't his daughter?
Oh shit, I didn't think about that part.
I
just
would have
saw
loved to
the
just see Alpha like getting his phone ready, like,
No,
oh
dude,
shit.
I was struggling. I was like, oh,
To
fuck.
see how excited he was to see a little person, like, oh, I got
You don't see that every day.
So
Please
you
tell me they
recorded
didn't
it.
Why are
see
you giving me that
record
look?
that.
I just you don't see little people every day. So
You
I wanted
don't.
to, like
You
I just
don't.
wanted to like.
Shout out to little people out there.
Do they die at an earlier age? Like someone? Who
think
was that?
so.
Was
I
that
think
you?
so.
who
I
saw
think
me?
they
I
do.
think, but even like really super tall people too, because
Their
Oh
knees.
yeah,
they're-
they can't
yeah.
get circulation to their heart,
Oh,
blood. So Alpha, you know we love you, man, but
I'm not
I
that
think
tall.
there will be many other reasons that'll take Alpha out. before deciding to
I'm
be-
gonna live longer
We're
than all
gonna
you
make a
guys.
segment. We're gonna make a segment on here of just what Alpha recorded this week. That's one of
That's
them.
because I
Give
don't
us next
record
week.
that often.
Exactly. So give us something next
So
week.
when you do,
that's why when he does, it's valuable.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
Give me
It's
something next week.
treasureful.
So
or like when Alpha posts the other, it was like what, a couple months ago or something. He posted on his Instagram story. It was the juice bar that you went to, and he goes, "This is literally such a waste of money."
Zest. I will put them out
Oh,
there.
that shit is trash.
That shit is disgusting.
That shit is
but
so
don't they have
bad.
like
I
a
actually
store just
like
for their
Zest.
own product?
Is it the juice like you take a shot of cayenne and all that shit?
No, it was like a
it
the
was
Panera
purple.
juice that you had.
It looked like some shit. It was bad. I've had other places, gone to
Alchemy
other
is
places
good.
before where they were
Alchemy
great.
is
Yeah,
good.
that
What
was
is
one.
it?
Alchemy.
Alchemy.
That was good.
That one was good.
Is
it
never
just
heard
the
of-
juice?
Bubbles
Is it
place?
just
It's
juice?
called Bubbles.
It's
It's
like
pretty
juices
fucking
and
good.
smoothies.
Bubble slap.
Yeah, that Zest shit was
don't think
trash.
I've
Don't
been.
ever go there.
I don't
waste-
think-
and it was $10 for that shit.
It's
Bro.
expensive.
Oh, y'all would have been
Did you get a
upset.
small?
Yeah, I was really-
You got a
I'm
small
Fuck
too,
that
right?
shit.
I think I got a small.
I think I got the medium or whatever. I don't know.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
$10, and I
It's
looked at
expensive.
like she was like $10.15. I was like, for a drink, this
What,
might
that little
suck.
drink? Like this big?
Yeah, like the joint that you had earlier, whatever.
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
were, it was like that size.
Yeah.
But that
medium.
what was in it?
It was like, well, it was protein powder in it, but like, it was just bad. I don't even remember what I put in it. It was just bad.
yeah.
And she told me it was going to be good. That's why I was like, all right, I'm
As,
going to take
It
as
is
it.
Curtis
super
says, you can
overpriced.
make that shit at home.
You can.
Yeah, you
My
can,
God,
but
wow.
that takes time. So $10 is.
It's not
I mean,
worth
it's
it.
still
It's
not
not
worth
worth
$10.
it.
Hell
No.
no.
Hell no.
If I knew that
I'm
going in, I
fucking
wouldn't
with
have
you.
walked in the store.
$10 is gonna give you like a little more than $10 is gonna give you like 10 of those drinks, maybe 5 of those drinks.
Where?
I mean, if you make it.
Yeah, I mean,
With
how,
the-
this is the
okay,
ingredients that I
yeah,
buy.
yeah.
I thought you meant like out of the actual location.
Nah, your house.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay for convenience. Shit.
That's true.
Because I'll be in Whole Foods paying fucking $5 for a little container of pineapples. Like, man, I'm not cutting that shit. Take
I
my
know
5.
pineapples are
Take
hard
my
to
5.
cut.
I tried cutting
I
apple
can't.
slices, and I was like, this
Are
is...
you kidding? Apple slices?
Yeah.
You just eat the fucking apple, bro.
I know.
Apple slices. That just kicked in my head. Like,
No,
apple
'cause,
slices.
I mean, when you're
Do you
in,
need to buy your
when
orange
you're
peeled
in
too?
a public square, like not public square, but when you're at the office, when you're at the office, yeah, bro, you need to cut that shit. You can't have like
The Renaissance.
I mean,
Alpha also buys pre-peeled orange slices.
Really?
I don't really eat oranges, but when I
Bro,
eat
what the
apples, bro,
fuck are you
yes.
talking about,
Bro,
Public square.
you have to cut your apples. Y'all don't cut your apples?
I mean, but like you act
you
like
have
it's
to
such
cut your
a,
apples.
I
it's
cut my
such a
apples,
like,
bro.
it's not like a pineapple you can bite into it. You have
What
to
you
cut
guys
it.
aren't gonna do is make me feel bad for
But
cutting my apples.
why is this a struggle?
I know pineapple
'Cause
is
it
like
takes a
genuinely
while.
you
It's
can't.
Wait a minute,
Yeah, it
wait a minute.
does,
No,
What
it
the
doesn't.
hell is wrong with biting into an apple,
I just
bro?
don't like the act of doing that. That's like I like cutting it up and then yeah.
You would be the only one that cuts their
That's so
apple.
fucking
That's like-
funny.
No, I
Apples,
mean
bro.
I cut my apple, but I don't act like it's like like
Yeah,
like
that's
cutting a
fine. That's
pineapple,
difficult.
cutting
It
an
is,
apple.
Yeah. It's
Like,
tedious.
He said, man, I'm at work. Like, I gotta cut.
no,
Like-
he's at public square.
Even when you're in a public square though.
What
Public square? Are we in the Renaissance?
Well, what is a
So
public
serious,
square?
Square is
bro.
just in public.
It's so serious.
First of all,
man.
first of all,
Yes, it is.
first of all,
that's
I'm just
so
never in a
fucking
position. I'm not
funny.
eating an apple in public.
That's a banana, dog. Not
Yeah,
an
you eat
apple.
bananas in public.
I don't like eating bananas in public.
What is wrong with y'all, bro?
That's the thing, dog.
I ate bananas.
You gotta break the banana part, then eat it.
Man, I'm eating fruit, bro. I'm
Alright,
not
are you
high
deep-throated?
or
I
nothing.
eat grapes in public.
How you gonna eat a banana?
That's
I
different.
would
They're
eat it like
small
a
and they
normal
fit in
human
your hand
being.
and your
Do you
hand.
cut your grapes too?
No, come on. Jokes.
I cut
I'm telling
strawberries.
y'all, bro.
Strawberries are different.
You cut strawberries?
Sumie
See, I
cuts
would never
strawberries.
cut
She cuts the
strawberries.
strawberry.
I'll cut the top off of a
I mean, I cut the
strawberry.
top off
plug
too.
it in.
But
Yeah.
I'll pluck it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
cut
yeah,
it.
cut it, yeah.
Sometimes you don't. You got to dig in it to put like a
Nah,
butt.
I hold it by the hairs and I like that.
It
Oh,
don't
when you-
come off clean,
It does,
though.
bro. You gotta be.
It doesn't.
What kind
You
of
ain't-
It got a
strawberries are
little
you
hair
getting?
back there. It's still a
Good
little hairy
ones.
booty back there.
I gotta find
What
it.
booty?
It's a hairy booty left.
What?
Why you?
The
Why
strawberry?
you? Don't do that.
This nigga really cuts his apple. Absolutely.
No, I don't even think it's that weird. Actually, I think
not
it's
weird at
more.
all. I don't think
I
it's
think
weird
it's
at
the
all.
way you said it
Yeah.
to be such a chore.
I haven't
to be
eaten
honest.
it.
Yeah.
That's
the
all.
only
weird.
time I
It's
cut
a
my
struggle.
apples
It
is
is
for
true.
a dip.
Yeah.
Like if I got peanut butter or something,
Apples
then
and-
I'll cut it.
You know what's weird?
I cut it regardless.
You know what's weird? I haven't eaten an apple since I was 4, 5 years old.
An apple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, then you're in no position
the
to judge
fuck?
me.
Yeah,
when
you can't be laughing at this nigga.
I mean,
I
I don't think he
I
started
got a
eating
story,
fruits or
though.
veggies until
I got
we
a story.
came
I got
back.
a story.
I got a
Why?
story
Like-
for it.
5 apples
So
a week.
when I was a
yeah.
little boy, back in Boston, Massachusetts.
I thought you were from New York.
Well, nigga, I'm from New York.
I don't know how
I'm
New York you are if you actually lived in Boston.
Bro, I lived in
talk your
Boston.
shit,
That's
Alpha.
trash.
Yo,
Talk
nigga, I lived in Boston for like 2 years. All right? Yeah, I lived in Boston for 2 years. All right? But I was a little kid, Boston, Massachusetts. My mom cut me up some apples. I took a bite out of that, and I lost a tooth.
Oh, that is kind
So
of
since
scarring.
then, anytime I eat apples, like ever since I
Scared your fucking teeth are gonna
scared.
fall out.
my gums get itchy. Like they get itchy as
I
fuck.
never heard a guy say my gums get itchy.
My
dog.
mom, when
How's
we
your
were little,
gums-
she used to call like our butts apples. Like she would literally we
Apple
grew up-
bottoms.
Apple bottoms.
bottoms.
Yeah,
Bro,
You
that's
got
what
apple
we like.
bottoms.
She would say like, "Wipe your apple." Like, she was-
Wipe your apple.
That's such a mom thing to
Your
say
mom?
too.
Yeah,
That's a mom thing to say.
Wipe your apple.
Wipe your apple?
yeah.
That's
Wait,
a
what were we talking about? Aretha Franklin? R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
where's your phone at, man? She got some accomplishments that we gotta throw.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we
Okay.
should read those off.
I mean,
Other than
enough.
just blessing us with her voice.
How old was she?
76.
Okay, so
Damn,
That's
a
pretty
good
she
young.
life.
taught
That's
taught
pretty young.
herself how to play the piano despite not knowing how to read music.
Wow.
Get your
She
applause.
was, I guess. She was the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
First woman.
Mhm.
First
No
woman.
black, no
First
nothing.
woman.
Woman. Vagina.
She performed at
That's
3
in Cleveland.
U.S. presidential inaugurations. Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, and our forever president, Barack Obama. I was reading it like that, but I believe it though. Her voice was declared a whole natural resource by the Michigan legislature
That's wild.
in
That's the-
1986.
Say it, Driss.
Is that extra?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a little too
a
much.
little. That is ridiculously extra.
natural
what the fuck?
resource?
A resource? Look, she had an amazing voice.
But that's
Better
Michigan.
than
That's
diamonds.
Michigan for you.
Was she born there? Was she born there? Kind
Her
of thing?
voice is
I
water,
don't know.
bro.
Maybe she probably was
Guess
born
it.
there. It's probably
She was-
homage.
she
It's
was
probably
born- no,
homage
she was
to her
born-
hometown.
She was born in the South.
Oh,
South.
then I don't know.
What the hell is Michigan doing?
Yeah, but
It's
She lived
Michigan.
there. She lived
It's
there.
Michigan.
Oh yeah.
They got
natural
Flint water.
Fucking
Yeah.
resource, bro.
It's that state up there.
She traveled with Martin Luther King when she was a teenager and later
Dope.
gave a soulful performance at his funeral.
That's hard.
She's
is pretty
received
dope.
the Lifetime Achievement Grammy Award, was named Rolling Stone's greatest singer of all time.
Mm.
She had the most entries on the Billboard Hot 100 by a female artist and held that record for 40 straight
yeah,
years.
before all this streaming shit happened, bro. This is before
Yeah.
streaming. Remember that?
Wait a minute, say it over.
She had the most entries on the Billboard Hot 100 by a
Ah.
female artist and held that record for 40 straight years.
Damn.
That's pretty intense.
This is album's cop.
Now, what is this out of like artists, like rappers, singers, or
Billboard, just
Billboard
every,
100.
Billboard
Oh,
is all
everything.
genres.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm about to just
That's
give her
what's
a
up.
round of applause right now
Go ahead, hit
because
that.
she successful,
deserves it?
amazing.
Icon.
And she was 76.
I believe.
Yeah,
so.
76.
That's a good life,
Yeah,
man.
she lived an amazing life.
I think you could
Still
live
pretty
longer.
young.
past
I mean, that's
70.
Yeah.
pretty young.
I don't want to. I know people be like, "Oh man, man, that's still a little young." I mean, that's not. You're not
I mean,
dirt.
she's done a lot for her life, but
Yeah.
at this day and age, like that's a pretty
That's
young
pretty
age
young.
to
See,
go.
it just- that's pretty young.
That's a pretty young age to go.
76.
With our qualities,
Y'all
with our
crazy.
quality
That's
of life now, that is
See,
pretty
you're
young.
thinking that's old now.
Yeah.
When life creeps up on you and all of a sudden you're 65, you're
I'm
like,
not going to be surprised that I'm 76 when I'm
surprised I'm
76.
26.
I'm not saying
Like,
she,
that
it's
shit kinda went by
surprising she
fast.
died at 70. She died of cancer too. It's not like she died of old age.
Yeah.
She
My nigga,
had-
did you
But
say
that kind of...
you surprised you're
How
26?
long did she have
like
it?
I'm saying, as in like how fast it
I don't
went
know.
to 26.
but pancreatic cancer, it's a. I'm not saying it's a quick
Pops up
death, but I mean,
sporadically.
yeah, like it's you can't detect it early stages, so who knows? And
Catch it
like,
late.
But that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That
Yeah, you-
stuff kind of happens a little bit more often in the elderly when you're getting older.
I think
Things
if you
are a
have
little harder to
diabetes,
fight
you're
off.
more. But even if you're diabetic, you're more prone to pancreatic cancer.
I mean, shit,
Yeah.
that's like
How
50% of the black community.
How long do you want to live?
I can get to 76 sounds fine to me.
Oh, you don't want to go 77?
See, but that's like,
Right there, 77.
I don't want to be like, if I'm a healthy, good, still mobile and can drive my car and go to the grocery store.
Eat apples.
have you seen Sexy
Eat
Grandpa?
apples.
without having to cut them?
No, I haven't seen Sexy
At that
Grandpa.
age, you might have
seen
to
it.
grasp
She
it.
gonna be
I'll pull it up.
This nigga looked at my eyes. He said, "Have you seen Sexy Grandpa?"
No, I mean he is.
What?
Don't look at me like
Bro,
that.
I got you. Hold up.
He's beautiful.
You
It
think
makes
I'm
me-
Oh,
lying?
I see sexy.
The
grandpa.
dude who works,
Yeah.
the one who was working out in the mirror. And
Silver
shit?
hair.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
him.
that
Yeah,
nigga.
he's solid. He's solid.
Makes me mad that like Henry Kissinger is still alive.
Why?
Well, fuck him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what Henry.
I'm waiting for
Who
him
is
to
that?
croak.
Who is that?
He's a man who's responsible for millions of deaths around the world.
Mm.
Who, like,
And
you going
the
to-
day that he dies, I will go to the bar and buy a shot of tequila.
As
For
opposed to any
everybody.
other day that you go to the
I will
bar
not-
and drink
I'm not buying it for
tequila.
everybody. Fuck that. If I had bread to do it for everybody,
So you're
I
not
would.
buying a shot for
So you're gonna
Aretha?
buy a shot for Henry.
Yeah, you're not gonna buy a
Our
shot.
best
for
friend
And
Henry.
I'm toasting to the fact that this guy is dead because he
That's
should
kind
be
of yo.
dead.
You kind
Maybe
of
Aretha wants to be
Yeah, that's pretty
celebrated in
fucked.
death too.
Mm.
Maybe she wants a
True
shot of
that.
tequila.
No, but
True
that
that.
like,
Pour
I'm
one for the fallen
celebrating.
homie.
I'm celebrating his death.
Listen,
I'm not
listen,
celebrating.
you did not-
a
Why don't you
yeah, but you
celebrate
can
her
still
life?
celebrate her life.
Oh, he was
with
the,
your
he was the
shot.
Secretary of State, like
Okay.
under Nixon.
Hey now,
And he's
Can't
responsible
reach.
for like mad deaths around the world. That's,
Okay, I'll look him up
That's wild.
yeah, sure.
because you ain't giving us no
Um,
more information in there.
I mean, what do
you
you
mean
want to
admit,
know?
like,
Like the Vietnam
How did he
War,
kill? Oh, Vietnam.
he undermined it. Like I don't want to get into the specifics. I
Operation
don't wanna-
Orange paperclip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, I don't
nigga.
want to bore people. That's why. That's why I just
So,
left it at
uh,
that.
Random shit. Anything crazy happened to y'all this week or last week? We weren't on here last week.
So, Alpha seen a midget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saw midget.
Small people.
I mean, little person.
What have I done? I've been working crazy overtime, so I ain't been able to do shit like for the past month and a
You
half.
say
Yeah, I've been
some
working a
homie at
lot.
his work like cut himself in half.
Oh yeah,
Sawed
some
himself?
fucking dumbass. His name is Patrick. I hate him. Nigga's name. I wish I knew his last name because I don't give a fuck about him. He's this fat, dumb, sloppy motherfucker, man. I was about to beat him up at work one day, but he was working with this. I'm not gonna give the full details of what I do, but it's basically like home renovation. But he was working with an off-guarded blade, cutting blinds, and the blade had exploded. Man, we walked into the unit where it happened. At first, we was bullshitting, like, man, this fat ass all right, ain't nothing wrong with him. But then we looked in the ceiling, we seen a piece of a nice chunk like lodged into the ceiling. I was like, oh well, you know, you lose some, you win some.
But what
man.
did he do?
What
He
happened to
cut.
him?
He did.
Damn.
Oh, he got hit in it. He got hitting it. He got some in his shoulder and some in his stomach.
Sliced open.
I guess it just penetrated. His
Damn.
fat ass needed it.
That's so fucked up.
Damn.
What did this dude
Oh,
do to you?
wait,
just
I have
don't
good
like
news.
him, bro.
Okay.
You just,
That
all right,
was-
you know, I ain't gonna say no more names.
No, because you're gonna die.
I saw somebody
Good
earlier
news.
today that actually pissed me off. I was having a decent day until I saw this person. Driss is great friends with him.
Who?
I was at Chipotle and this, yeah.
Starts
guy.
with an H.
Kissinger.
Yeah. That's what I said, bro. That's why I said that earlier. I was like, you. Oh, so you gonna buy a drink for Henry then?
Yo, what's up?
The road. Hey, the road is open.
Bruh.
Oh, the road is
The road
open.
is open.
The road is open.
That's what I was just about to allude to, man.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk
Shout
about
out
Yo, we
to
gotta give it a
shout out to
background
all the
story.
people
Oh,
I
man.
wish was dead. I take it
Curtis,
back.
Curtis literally put a
take it
hex on
back.
all the
I
construction
did. I
workers.
wanted all of them to die, bro.
No, I was in. You sent that in the group chat, right? My ass is happy. Like, oh shit, I don't have to hit that loop de doop. I'm good.
But
My
it's
ass-
nothing for you like it is for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
we did it
You go
every
through
day.
it
Every
You
day.
come over when you want to visit. We gotta
Every day.
sleep.
I get this. But think about coming here from all the way down there, even actually, you got it harder.
Yeah, nigga, we live here.
That adds like an extra 15 minutes to
I
my
know.
trip to work.
Yeah,
Every
fuck
day.
it.
Every day.
Where I was coming from, I still had to take the other side, bro.
Yeah.
And I was so sad.
I'll say
He
this,
said I was so
it's
sad.
easier to get alcohol. So our buddy Ozzy at the
Ozzy Oz.
liquor place
Quarry
or
Mart.
the Quarry
Quarry
Mart.
Mart.
I missed that
He
dude.
literally got so excited to see me because he was like, the road's open.
Oh,
You guys are gonna come more?
He's gonna be. First of all, this Aussie dude.
He's awesome.
got- in front of his store is a pyramid and him sitting on a camel.
That's the
I have
most
a
G
picture
shit.
with the camel.
That's the most G
Bro,
shit.
the first time I
ever, bro.
walked in there, I was like, "That's a funny picture." Open it up. This nigga is smiling like, "Yo, is that you?" He goes, "Yeah." What's up, my man, my brother? I was like, "All right."
That's funny that
He's
when
cool.
you're in it. I mean, we're not in it. We're in
I
a
have a
decent
picture
area.
of me on a camel.
Oh, that's lit.
Oh, that's fucking
Yo,
fire.
that
I
camel
thought
looks
a camel-
pretty.
That's fire.
Why
was
they,
this?
why they wrap the head
I
up
don't fuck
like
with
that?
camels, bro.
It was
not?
huge.
Oh, is that
What
when
did
you
they
went to
do to
India?
you, man?
They're just too damn big, bro. I don't
My
fuck
vag
with
did
animals
feel
that are
kind
too
of funny
big.
up there, though. with
You
its
don't
hump.
like horses, bro?
No, I hate horses,
Oh
bro.
man,
Yeah. Once
This camel looks
You're
like
an evil person.
Yo, this
man.
camel looks like Rihanna.
God damn.
What?
What?
Look at her.
What is Rihanna's fans called? The Riris? What?
I don't
No.
think they have one.
Oh.
There's something army.
The
No, it's not.
Rihanna?
I don't think she
That's
has
kind of
one.
lame. I'm tired of people
she's-
saying army.
she's got
Yeah,
something.
Everything is
Rihanna.
something army. Like the
Rihanna.
beehive. The beehive is literally the best name. Like
That is
that
pretty
name
good
is
name.
fire.
The Barbies. You got the Barbs.
The Barbies are fire.
Driss, I don't know if you meant to do this.
I did.
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
did.
Has anybody
Speaking
listened
of
to
camels.
her? That has nothing to do with it. Listen, did anybody listen to her album?
I listened,
I listened to
it.
one song that you told
I
me to
wouldn't
listen
Barbie
to.
Dreams?
I would
Yeah,
never
that
give
was
it a
Whose
it.
album?
chance.
Yeah, I didn't listen to the
Nikki.
rest.
Oh, I did.
You did?
I liked
Did you
her
like-
album. I
I
like
kn-
the song with Sway Lee.
I like that shit too.
That one's a good song.
Chun Li or something.
Chun
like
Li
that.
is fire.
But
that's not the
I-
song I was talking about.
I've never listened to an album of hers ever in my life.
Me neither.
Really?
That was the
Probably will.
first one I ever did.
Oh, I love. I
And
mean,
it was
I
good.
love Nikki.
I did watch the interview though with her and Flex.
That shit was hilarious.
It
of all,
was good.
First of all, I don't like
It was
women like
good.
that. I think a lot of people try to.
I don't like Nikki, bro.
I think a lot of girls
I
out here.
love her.
I think a lot
I
of
love
girls
her.
out here try to take her mannerisms or just that.
They
feel.
do.
Do you see that? Just
They
Yeah, she
do.
looked
That shit's
pissed.
annoying,
I'm
bro.
like,
That
bitch,
shit.
yo, I'm
that
trying to
shit
talk to you.
annoys
like,
me, bro.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of with Kurt. Like, it's like at a certain
annoying.
point, you're not really being attacked anymore. You're kind of just bringing this shit on
Yeah, bro.
yourself.
She's just like, and she got that just ghetto, just
That
bipolarness,
stank face. That's-
Yo,
just dumb.
she'll mug you like, and then be like,
I ain't gonna lie. When
And
she
I'm
took
like,
off that jacket, though, I
sexy
was
as fuck.
ready.
Ready for what?
Nikki's a sexy woman.
Nigga, she have no
She
bra
has a
on.
beautiful face.
She has a
though.
beautiful
She
face.
has a very pretty face.
I think even without makeup, it's pretty.
She
Yeah,
does
she's
too much
alright.
to her face, I think.
It's
But I
alright.
think naturally she's very
So-
pretty.
All right.
I heard that,
I can't do it. Her personality
Why?
just dims it down.
So I didn't watch
it
the
dims
interview.
it down. The personality. I guess her face is nice.
Wait, I
I
just-
can't get past the
Yeah,
personality.
maybe it's just I don't like how she
Acts.
to you
Moves,
carries
yeah.
herself. It's just.
But I did
don't
watch
wanna,
the.
like,
I
shit
didn't
on
watch
her,
the interview, but I did hear there was like some beef. There's some underlying reason why she was acting like that.
Well, she
Acting
always acts like
She's
that.
always
No,
has
no,
a
that's how
problem.
she
I mean,
acts
I
in
don't
general.
think anyone should
Really?
follow in that kind of attitude, but
Her-
I like her just fine.
her
I would
and-
never be like her.
But okay, but that's fine. But if you was at work and you were tired, who would you rather talk to, Bashir or Nicki Minaj?
Nicki
Neither.
Minaj, I
You're
love you.
fucking
But
lying.
Yeah, I
What
wouldn't
the
want to talk.
Nicki Minaj just
Don't
get
look at
on
me
your.
like that. Why she look
Imagine you tired at work and a girl like Nicki Minaj.
Oh
Nicki Minaj is sitting
my
next to you.
God.
I would be fired because I go off on a chick like that, bro.
Just
like,
say it.
bro,
You were gonna say
how
bitch.
how she held herself in that interview was annoying.
I
as
don't-
fuck.
it's
I agree.
annoying
She
as
holds
fuck.
herself like that in all
Everything.
Of them.
she's
Yeah,
always
that's how
like
she
that.
is.
She's
I
always
don't-
been like that, though.
I don't
know.
She's
Yeah,
always
she
been
is.
like
Like she
that.
just a one hit from the club. That's it.
I think it's because I haven't seen. I thought she would act like that, but I never seen like a full interview with her.
Yeah, because
Oh,
she
yeah.
never
Yeah.
did nothing
She
like
doesn't
that.
do
She doesn't
many
do that.
interviews.
Her rollout right now is fire.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
she's
no, I
smart.
give her that.
She's
Her
smart,
rollout is
yeah.
fire. Her rollout. But back to the Barbie dreams. Is Barbie
Barbie
dreams?
Dreams,
Yeah.
That's the song.
She murdered that shit.
That was great.
On
I thought it was
on,
great.
Murdered it.
Biggie's
I
joint,
still
right?
like ganja burns.
No one ever said she couldn't rap.
Ganja burn.
No, she
When
can
wants
spit.
to rap. Yeah.
Ganja burn.
I didn't like the album though. I'll say it.
I can't even give it a critique. I only heard that.
I'll tell you this.
I don't
It was
think
it
I'll
was a
ever
nice
listen to a
run
Nicki
through
album.
from the top to the bottom. It was a nice run through, but it's nothing y'all ever go back. I actually
So
deleted it.
you're saying
Really?
Cardi is better.
Hell
Yeah.
I actually
Hell
listened
yeah.
to Cardi's
Cardi
album.
shit
and
is
I liked
fire.
it.
That
Yeah.
album was crazy. It's good.
I did like Cardi
So,
B's album.
Cardi
more.
versus
but
Nicki.
I
Cardi
think
is
Nicki
fire.
had a good album, but I don't think.
I did say this. The reason why I didn't like Nicki's album is just that it felt like she was trying to appeal to a bunch of different like fans.
Well, she had a ton
Yeah,
of
she got to,
features.
nigga.
She had a ton of
But it's
features.
just-
When you that big,
so-
you kind of got to.
But it's kind of like Drake. I mean, Drake does that.
Yeah,
I don't
but
that's
compare
what I
Drake
said.
does
When
it
you're
well.
that big, you kind of got to.
The Eminem one, that hook was fire. The
I
chorus
I didn't
thought
like
that
the
song-
Eminem
that
song.
song
I
was
didn't like
ass.
that one.
Eminem on a track with Nicki
It
Minaj.
was ass,
You don't have
bro.
to picture it. It's
That-
happened.
I don't want to hear it.
You think that was
It
ass?
hurt me.
I hated it, bro. As soon as I heard the beat come in, I was like, this
When
is-
you
I didn't
like-
like that.
I could
that
tell
song.
it was
You know
an
what I
Eminem
like?
song, bro.
And I'm pretty sure it's because me and Driss, we were huge fan. Well, I was a huge fan of Eminem.
I still am. I love Eminem,
But
I
I
love
can't. But that move, that's a political move, and I don't like that. I'm like, oh,
they're
no.
chasing
Yeah, I didn't
a
like
song
it.
that they know that people
Ever
will-
since Rehab, Eminem's shit been trash, bro.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill was probably like the. What was that on?
that was
Bill
the
and-
Eminem. Shh.
No, not Buffalo Bill. Not Buffalo.
Nah,
Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Is Relapse?
Buffalo
Oh yeah,
Bill.
that
Relapse.
was later. Hold up, yeah, you right.
Relapse.
That
yeah.
shit was funny, right? Whatever the last funny shit was.
I didn't like
I'm
nothing up after that, bro.
So all right, I asked the question, but and I think only Bashir heard me. But Nicki versus Cardi, who do we like
Cardi
now?
got
I'm not
that.
talking.
Hold on.
I'm not comparing.
Cardi.
I'm not comparing
Cardi.
careers.
Hold
I'm
on,
saying
hold on. Cardi.
Because I said Nicki, or I said Cardi early.
Yeah.
But on a feature,
Nicki.
I kind of want Nicki.
Yeah,
sure.
I would
song,
think I would
yeah,
pick
yeah,
Nicki.
Cardi.
over- Yeah.
A whole
You know
good
what?
Cardi.
I would
Oh,
say
yeah. Good
between
call,
their
good
new
call.
albums, I'd say
That's all I'm
Cardi's album was
well,
better.
I can't even compare. I didn't listen to him.
No,
I'm
I'd
saying
say
right
Cardi's
now,
was
who we
better,
taking.
but I agree with Bashir. I would rather hear Nicki.
Yeah.
Nicki
Okay.
can spit.
Hell
yeah.
Yes.
Nicki can spit. Like I said, I like my women a certain way, and her personality just does not fit
I think
that shit.
we need Nicki and Cardi on more shit together.
I do love Cardi though.
For some reason,
I can't
but-
hate on either.
But the
of them.
funny thing is, for some reason, I like Cardi's ghetto-ness versus Nicki's
That's
ghetto.
what makes it
because
up.
it's not, because it's
But
still.
she's
it's-
so genuine too.
well,
we
it's
knew
not
her
even,
for that.
I'm not even arguing whether Nicki's being genuine or not. It's just like
Not
her
annoying.
ghetto is just like comforting, whereas Nicki's it's like, oh, I don't know if I say the wrong thing, you really might just go off on me for
Yeah.
nothing. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Not to say that Cardi wouldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe like I said earlier,
I feel
one
like
just
Cardi's
seems
still
more.
a little new. Like she's very humbled still. She's still.
Sure.
Yeah,
I think maybe
that's what
give
it is.
it
Maybe
give
that's
it a
why.
couple.
I don't
more
see
years.
Cardi
Nah.
changing, bro.
No, because we knew her before as the ghetto chick that made us laugh on Twitter
Yeah,
and the
true.
stripper. So
I
now
do
she's
love
gonna make
her.
good
I do
music.
love her. I think she would
We
be.
knew. My bad.
And she
No,
embraces herself. I
yeah.
think like she embraces her flaws, her whole
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. I don't think Cardi would change, bro.
I think we need to stop comparing them to.
You
That's a
right.
good point.
I'm not.
You know
I'm
what I
really
need?
not into that.
Why?
though.
It's fun.
You know what I could do
It is
without? I could do without Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande on the same song together, though.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I don't
love-
listen to her,
Cool
so.
on that, bro. I don't
love
know.
Listen
her.
to 7-year-old boys.
I don't like it. I just even
Chill.
them, even
Yo,
them
Ariana
standing
Grande
side
got an amazing
by
voice.
even them standing side by side together in the music video just kind of like throws
I
me
like
off.
their-
It's like
Ariana
a,
Ariana
features
Grande
of
be
you.
singing like that. She's like,
So Janae Aiko is definitely better than her.
Yeah.
then who?
Shit on her.
Then who?
Janae Aiko.
Then who?
better
Better
singer.
Then
Better
who?
than.
Ariana
Fuck
Grande.
no.
Song
No,
maker,
no.
song maker, or
No.
singer.
All
Yeah.
day long.
I'm with that. As a
No.
person,
as a
I'm going.
songwriter, yeah.
Yeah, but
As a
voice wise,
singer?
no.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
You did. Did you hear Ariana Grande sing "My Heart Will Go
never
On"?
heard her, and I don't want to.
That's cool. That's
Bro,
crazy.
You're just ignorant, and you
She's-
can't make that
She's Mariah.
comparison.
She's Mariah Carey.
She's
bro.
Yeah.
Mariah, she's Mariah
She
Carey.
took
She's
Mariah Carey's
Carey.
voice and put it in her
Janae Aiko.
ponytail.
I mean,
Nah.
It's like that Little
like Space
Mermaid
Jam.
shit.
She grabbed the mic and took all her powers from her. Like,
Well, I'm so glad we got that on camera. Yo, every 20
You
minutes.
can't
nigga.
make comparisons
I know, I
unless you
gotta-
know enough about both
I'm
of them.
so happy that is on camera. Recording forever. Oh, yes. Don't edit that out.
guys,
Nothing. Everything is raw around here.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you did.
Everything is
I
raw
was watching
around
that
here.
whole fucking sequence
Everything.
go
Did we,
down. I'm like, hell
did we
yeah.
talk about the Travis album at all? Did
Yeah, we did on the
discuss
last
Travis?
one.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talked
we
about
talked
it.
Let's
last
come
one.
back to that though. 'Cause
I'm
I
still
listened
listening
to it
to it.
again.
All right, what do you
Something
think?
we talked about. As Ant said, Coffee Bean fire.
Coffee Bean is
Yeah.
amazing.
Coffee Bean is
That's a good
fire.
song.
Yeah.
But you know what I got mad at you guys?
I can't get past like the first 10 tracks
What's up with
Why?
Carousel?
because
No,
they're too good.
I know they're
No, they are really good.
That's
But-
the bad thing. Like, if something is too good, sometimes I'm mad because like I can't get past it, bro.
Yeah.
You're just an angry bunch.
I agree
I
with you
can't
too.
do
I,
it.
I agree with you. You said last week that weekend one I always skip over.
I,
Yeah, I don't like
I
the
deleted
Weeknd one.
those.
I don't really like that
I'm
one.
sorry, Sumie.
I did like them.
But
I mean,
listen,
I like
They were
Skeletons
just
more than
so-
the other one.
They
I
were
like
just
those.
so
I liked
out
it
of
better.
place.
what's up with Frank Ocean, guys? We're
What
not
do you mean?
talking about my nigga Frank.
Frank is fire.
What about him?
Carousel
Bro,
is a great
That's
song.
my. I can't get past
I
that
was-
track.
Carousel's a great
Carousel
I was
is a
sitting
good
here
song.
last week.
I
listening
think
to
that's
you
the
guys,
best
I was like,
track.
talk to me.
I think that's the
No,
best track.
Carousel's on. I
I
fuck
like
with
Carousel.
that.
Carousel.
I think that's
Carousel's
he
hard,
said.
bro.
I still
He
don't
said
know.
I'm a new species. That's wings on a roach.
Go ahead.
Ooh. Bro, Frank.
Frank and wings are I like that. I like that too when he uses wings. Like
It's
what do you
very
say?
aerial,
Put wings
like-
on a suit. What was that shit?
Wings on a roach.
No, wings on a suit on his old shit. Channel Orange. What's up? Wings on a suit.
Wings on a suit.
I don't remember that. Is it on Blonde?
You don't fuck with Frank,
There's
bro?
a
Rich
Channel
kids.
Orange.
Super
What?
rich kids.
Oh, Super Rich. That is one of my favorite
Rich
records.
Kids.
You know,
That is
I fuck with one Frank album.
said
Everybody,
Wings
every
on
other
a
album
Suit.
like
Tailored wings
Ah.
on a suit. Y'all don't remember that?
Taylor Wayne.
Taylor
And
Wings
Super
on a
Rich
suit.
Kids?
Super Rich Kids.
He's about to jump off the roof.
Uh.
Do they make Taylor wings? Oh, damn.
He said, "Oh,
my
damn."
niggas know. Y'all know.
I can't remember.
Y'all know.
I don't remember.
Either
What
or,
are
keep
you
going.
talking
Frank is like a. He's like a.
He's like a mythical
Yeah,
animal.
creature.
Yeah,
Like,
he
he's
is,
like
bro.
a J Electronica.
I don't
bro.
think they'll be
Wait, what did you
They
say?
won't.
You saw 8 minutes of Frank.
Oh
What
yeah,
was
there
it?
was this YouTube video that had like every single Frank Ocean appearance, like interview, and there's only 8 minutes long. That's how
crazy.
often we see
That's
this nigga.
Yo,
That's crazy.
Y'all really
jump
love Frank
back.
Ocean.
Let's run back
Yeah,
to
we love
Yeah,
Blonde.
Frank, bro.
Blonde.
That's cool.
Blonde.
Blonde is fire, bro.
Blonde is crazy
He's
good.
cool. I don't.
I love
don't
it. I
get-
did love
Blonde,
Blonde.
bro.
Like, this nigga
I don't.
right here.
I've replayed that album because I was like, maybe I'm missing something.
I love Blonde.
I was like,
Alpha.
2 songs.
Ivy.
Was the
Ivy.
Pink and White joint is fire.
Pink and White
Ivy.
is amazing. Ivy's
And then-
fire.
It's the
Nice.
same.
Fucking
way
Pink and
White
you
is
chose
cold.
me.
White
Was-
Ferrari.
White
Oh, White
Ferrari is
Ferrari.
cold.
So
So
Nights.
is cold. Nights is cold.
Getting
Nights
excited
is what I'm
right now.
talking about. Nights is
See,
amazing.
this is
His
so
friend's
good.
mama talking on the track is getting
Excited. Goddamn.
That whole
Nah,
album fire.
I mean, I can't get jiggy with that.
I can't get jiggy with you.
Channel Orange. You don't have to.
I'm not.
Channel Orange to me was a great album.
It is.
That's a classic album.
It is a classic album.
regardless.
Religion.
Stop comparing it.
Pyramids
To
is
what?
fire. I think
It's
that's
his own
more.
work. Yes, you compare
Don't
your
go-
own. You
Why?
compare artists' albums to
It
one
was
another. That's what you
5
do.
years, my nigga.
I think it was a good
Why
comeback.
are you
I think it was
for-
worth the
hell
wait.
yeah.
We waited
I think
4
it was
years for him to give us Blonde. I was
Worth
like,
it.
Yes,
I think
that
it was worth
the
it.
wait.
That was well worth
I think it was
it.
worth it.
I could definitely tell the growth between like Channel Orange and Blonde.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Channel
There's
Orange was
definitely
one
some
of the
growth.
best albums of this decade.
You know what song
Blonde
I
had
really
a lot
like
of-
too? That new Tyler the Creator and ASAP.
Thank
Yo.
you.
Oh, that was
Potato salad.
Potato
Yes.
salad is so
They drop
fire.
out
Have you
Oh
seen
my-
the video?
I
Yes,
think the
were they
video
in the
is
car?
fire.
In the
I
car?
love that
Oh my
fucking- I
god,
love them two together,
Me
bro.
too.
that was
Yeah.
such a good song, and the music video did.
So
did
I heard
justice.
Oh, so
that-
it's just one song.
Yeah, it was
thought
just one
album.
song, but
Oh,
I
thought
did
it was
hear
an
that they were like working on like a
Yeah,
tape or
a
something.
joint
together.
project.
Oh, I'm
I
excited.
got a question. One artist you would ever want to hang out with, just kick it. Who?
album.
ASAP.
They're
No.
probably
They got-
Rocky, bro.
I mean, and you could duel them together. I would say Rocky and Tyler would be fun to hang
That
out
shit would be fun.
I don't know.
You know what?
Never
It'd
thought
be
about
fun to
it.
like watch them.
but not be in it because they do some reckless shit. They
Andre
probably
Three-
do
no.
shit.
I'm sorry. No, I wouldn't want to hang out with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
They are the
Lawyer
very
squad?
people I'm
Nah, I
like,
like
You know,
that.
I
I'm
would-
not, like,
You know,
I'm not-
Andre 3000.
Yeah.
I
See,
think
that-
he would be
he
so
would be-
much
that shit is
fun.
fun
It'd
to
be
watch.
dope
That
to
shit is
see
not
him.
fun to
Like I don't
partake
know
in.
about to hang
I
out
think
with
he
him.
would be
Anderson
fun to
Paak.
hang out.
I'm like, man, this nigga too weird.
Oh, yeah,
I'm trying to
Anderson
I watched
Paak.
Anderson Paak a little
Yeah,
bit
Anderson
too much.
Paak.
That nigga looks like he's.
You know who I want
I
to,
fuck with
how I would
Anderson.
love to observe?
Who?
Erica Badu. I would just want to
Oh my
sit there and just
God.
watch
She's
her.
creepy.
You need to
She
follow
would be
her.
cool for like
Erica's the
15
only
minutes.
woman
She
that's
might be-
like she's interchangeable in my life, bro. Like I don't know if I want her to be my girl, my wife, my mom, my
Yo,
grandma,
facts.
my
I
aunt.
like that.
It's like I don't
Yeah, I
know.
I like that.
I would just have to watch her. I'd be behind
From a
a tree. Yeah,
distance,
from a
too.
distance
but,
to see.
but sometimes she's too
Airy.
airy. Like,
and mystical.
yeah, I'm like, bitch. Listen, do you want tomatoes on your shit or not? Like, no tomatoes.
She be ringing bills and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Crystals.
Would you want to hang out with somebody who constantly was like talking about the metaphysical and
Nah.
like talking about like
Not
all these
constantly.
spirits and angels? It's like, yo, all
need
right,
a good
enough.
mix. That's why I say Rocky, because Rocky he'll go to a concert that's a mosh.
yeah.
That nigga go
Yeah.
chill out with some corny Japanese motherfuckers.
And
So-
then you'll go to Runway.
I like
right
shit like
after.
that. Yeah, I like shit like that.
I feel like you and Big Sean would get along real well.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
that! I will only be around him just for Janae.
You that kind of nigga. Stay away from his girl.
Come on, bro.
I just
You don't
want
like
Janae.
him.
Don't
Don't be
say
around
that.
him.
All right. What artist
Just
would you
Janae.
not want to hang out with?
Oh.
Probably Big
Rihanna.
Sean.
Rihanna. I don't think I could
There's
have.
definitely worse people. All right. I wouldn't want to hang out with
Rihanna. I'm telling you.
Rich the Kid.
Rihanna?
I don't know if I'd want to
That
hang
might
out
be
with
the
her.
artist I want to hang out with.
Yeah, that's
actually,
actually- that might be
she seems
awesome.
mad, laid back, and cool.
I'd be kind
Nah,
of
Rich the
worried.
Kid to get on my fucking nerves. I agree.
wouldn't you
Rich
hang out
the
with
Kid.
Rihanna?
I just would get too scared. Like she would. I feel like I would be lost somewhere.
Oh,
with
you'd
her
be
and, like,
intimidated by her.
Yeah,
But
like, I
she'd
would
be
be-
fun. I feel like she'd be
I'd
fun
be kind
as
of
shit.
scared to hang out with her. I
See,
think.
all right. So I said Erykah Badu for the first one, but I wouldn't want to hang out with Erykah Badu.
So this is for the second one
yeah.
too.
So it's weird. She is interchangeable.
That's what I said, bro.
I mean, you could bring up any of the new rappers.
Oh,
now, I wouldn't want to.
wait, going back, I would hang out with 2 Chainz because of his show, the
2 Chainz
most
would be
expensive,
2 Chainz.
most expensive
Yeah.
things
Action
in the
Bronson
world.
would be funny to
That
hang
would
out
be
with.
fun.
Action Bronson would be
That's-
fun
that
as
was a
shit.
good
That's a
one.
good one. That's a good one.
That's
You
amazing.
feed you right.
Yeah. Oh no, you gonna eat?
You gonna
yeah,
eat.
I chill with action.
I'm going
Action.
Action.
Cause you
I'm
gonna
going
eat.
Action.
Actually,
You gonna eat.
people
Yeah.
not to hang out with probably DJ Khaled because I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
I would be.
Bro, I would kick it with DJ
bro.
Khaled.
I
That was
would
on
be-
fire. That was a
good
very
one.
good
Yeah.
answer.
Because
You
like
hit that on the
anything
nail,
you
bro.
do, it would be
It's
announced.
recorded.
Like if I have to go to the bathroom, and it would be like, "You the best at
Oh,
what you
yeah.
do."
Hey, so
Like,
toilet talk.
Hey, going back to the Nicki
Toilet
shit.
talk.
Like,
You know when
nope.
she was on Barbie Jeans when she was name dropping and everything?
Yeah, he got salty.
Bobby
He's the one that
Jeans.
got salty,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, he did get salty?
Yeah, she didn't want to name names, but in the flunk,
But
flex
I mean, she
interview,
still said it though.
He brought it out, though.
He brought
He brought it out,
because
and
when
I
he
was
said that, she was just like, "Well, I don't know
but his
why
wife
he
is cool. His
yeah,
wife is cool.
exactly." I was like, "Oh, he
But then
caught you."
But then I thought,
Actually, I'd only hang out with him for Assad. That's it.
True.
See, I would
That
kick
baby's
with
getting
I
Assad.
would
annoying.
chill with Assad, bro.
I would chill with
baby
him.
is getting annoying.
Hold
bro.
on. Why is Assad getting annoying?
I'm just done.
Because
Oh, I love him.
he has a lot of
He got more money than me.
accolades. He got more
He got more
accolades,
hoes
bro.
than me,
Yeah.
and
He does
he's
get
still
more
shitting
hoes.
his pants.
He still is not going to remember any of
Assad
this
gonna be
part of his
ugly
life.
as shit
Yo,
when
he's
he
gonna
get
grow
older,
fat.
bro.
He's gonna grow
Aw,
fat like
he's
a
a
baby.
cute
Ugly.
baby,
That's
though.
what I'm saying. He a cute ass baby. He gonna be smacked when he get older, boy.
Aw.
Don't say that, bro.
Oh, he is, bro.
Don't wish that upon
He
his
too
baby's
cool.
life.
He too calm. He
Somebody in
got,
our crew was like, "Yo, I love Beyonce and everything, but what's the child's name?"
Blue?
Don't-
Blue?
don't-
Blue?
No.
I'm not being a part of anything.
This is not me. I am not saying.
Oh,
Stop.
Hold on.
No.
I'm not saying this.
No.
I'm just repeating it from a shit. We're just not gonna say this.
We're gonna auto tune our voices and no.
Yo, beeping that.
No. Alpha just got up.
I was oh we did no we good. No, I'm cool. I don't want to say you scared me.
bro,
You're
fuck
right.
Beyonce, bro.
Yo, run that
Sponsored
shit.
by me. Fuck Beyonce. Sponsored by me.
No,
Bash.
no,
Driss, Sumie,
no.
Alpha. We all say fuck Beyonce. She ain't that
I
great.
love her, and I will kill you for
Jay-Z
saying
is that guy.
No, I love
Beyonce's
Beyonce.
eye.
No. I love Beyonce.
We
till
were
the end
doing
of
so
time.
well. We were doing so well.
I have no association. I love her. I love
You're
her.
crazy like that.
Do not fucking talk about
I'm
Queen Bee like
sweating.
that.
I'm scared.
That made me
scared.
sweat.
Bro, you know she in Columbus. Didn't she just have a concert like?
Yeah, I
Yes,
heard that
on
shit was
Thursday. No.
Uh,
What's trash is your robe.
My robe is fire. My robe. Don't come out my robe over whack ass Beyonce. You
Oh
choose.
my God.
You choose
robe
Beyonce
is
over
whack
my
ass.
robe.
Are you about to
Your
get struck
robe
by
is
lightning, bro?
whack-ass.
You
This nigga
about
got hurt. He was like, hold on. My shit fire. Close it up.
No.
Oh
shit.
man.
Beyonce, I ain't part of the hype.
I'm done.
I ain't part of the hive either.
Yo, there's got to be a way you can edit that out. Am I in that?
Yes,
I mean, you're on the camera.
you sponsor
I
everything
denied
that I say.
everything. I
Absolutely
denied
not.
everything.
You staying here sponsoring it.
Yeah, I didn't join this podcast
I
for
love
all
her.
that. Y'all are bugging. Oh my god.
You're bugging.
But speaking of the Beyonce concert,
Speaking of Beyonce,
I heard it was
it?
really
Okay.
good. Like everybody that went loved it. Don't talk, Curtis. I will literally
yo,
snip
cut
your
his
dick
mic
off.
for this
Beyonce
segment.
is great. Beyonce is great at visuals. Her
She's
whole
a
setup and
fantastic
everything.
performer.
Best
Fucks with
performer.
you.
Best performer.
Beyonce has
What you don't.
good cardio. That's all I can give her.
She does. She does.
That's it.
She has great
My
cardio.
coworker is like a 50-year-old white lady, right? And she every time you bring her up, like, this is all you hear. She can't dance. Like, what's wrong with you, Heather?
Whoa.
Who says that?
Can Betty dance?
Yeah, who's Bae?
Your coworker.
And I was like, Heather, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I was like, yo, come on, show me your moves. She goes, she's just like having a seizure on stage. I was like, Heather, you a hater.
Beyonce really don't dance though.
She be
Yes, she
dancing.
do.
Are you
Are you
kidding?
serious?
Have you watched a Beyonce performance?
Yes, she has a high form two step. That's it.
And that's
No,
She does not
She can
dance.
dance.
In
She
heels,
can
bro.
dance.
She moves around.
She
in
has
heels,
a
bro.
high form
No,
two
she
step.
can dance.
Bro, she can
She
dance.
can dance.
She can dance.
She can
Well,
dance.
on stage, far as I've seen, it's always been a heavy two step.
Wait, you went to a Beyonce concert?
No, I'm saying just through IG and all that. I will go to a Beyonce concert though. Hell yeah, I'll
No.
pull up.
That's the appropriate concert to go to.
Hell
Beyonce
yeah,
and
yes.
I
Jay,
will
like,
pull up to that
You know,
concert.
you know what's so
So-
interesting is like mainly when concerts are like here in Columbus, whenever I see it, I can tell how many more girls are going versus guys. It was like the even amount. Everybody
Jay
that
was there, so
no.
I was gonna ask you if you wanted tickets.
Well, I saw your Instagram story, but I didn't know if it was a
What,
Thursday,
you
right?
had him or something?
Nigga, I'm out here flipping work.
All right,
So-
I believe
all
you.
right,
So
bro.
you didn't have it.
I was jealous.
My
I
All
should-
right, so let's
Remember when we had the extra ticket to the weekend concert we took?
Oh, that shit was fire.
yo, the
Thank
weekend,
you guys. I
weekend
remember
was
that.
alright. Weekend
That
was
was a
alright.
good concert.
You loved it.
No, I didn't.
You
I didn't.
liked it.
I
You loved it.
It was alright.
It was
guys.
good.
It was
quick
just
question. Quick question.
yeah.
Who's had a better career so far, Frank Ocean or The Weeknd?
Frank Ocean. Oh wow! Wait, hold
Be
on.
objective.
Hold on.
Be
Oh,
objective.
you're right,
That's
you're
why I
right.
brought it up. Don't.
Recently-
Who's had a better career?
Yeah.
Weekend.
The Weeknd. I'm gonna say The
Weeknd.
Weeknd.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to see if you guys were.
But
I
at the
want
same
to hear
time-
his reaction.
No. It's the
Oh,
weekend.
here we go.
No, listen. Let me tell you why though. It's the weekend, but I think it's just because the way Frank carries himself throughout his career. I think
Fuck outta
Frank
here.
Ocean
No.
could have a better
Name
career
me-
if he wanted to.
Oh yeah, I think he could.
No,
Frank
I
can be
don't.
mainstream like a.
I don't think
If
he
he
could be.
wanted
I
to,
think
but he
he's a
doesn't
great
want to.
indie type of guy
because he
fits-
wants to keep
I
himself
think
in
he
that
would
boat.
flip that, man.
Name me a record that was played worldwide by him.
Fucking
Outside of Pyramids, my fault.
Pyramids
Easy
is
Codes.
no. What's that one song?
So good.
What's that one song that was on
Super
Channel
Rich
Orange?
Kids
And I
is on
can't
a
even-
lot of
and I
a
can't-
lot of tracks though.
Okay, but I
Super-
can't even say Pyramids is worldwide. You can name
But is it
Weekend
I'm
records.
not. But
Yeah,
is it
I
because
don't
of
know.
him?
I don't think
Nah, nigga.
Pyramids was
But is it because
worldwide.
of
It
him?
wasn't. Huh?
Thinking about you.
Isn't it? Oh, thinking
That was
about
a
you was
world- I
fine.
don't-
Novocaine.
Did it have the
Thinking
same-
about you.
Novocaine.
Okay,
Think
did it
about
have
you. Novocaine was lit.
Can
Let
I
me-
can I
let me
point out
finish.
something? All that Beyonce talk made me so
sweat?
nervous.
Yeah.
But literally, I have pit stains.
Yo, hey, you got that on
Curtis
camera
was
too.
too-
No.
Oh
but
my God,
was
I got
was
so
Novocaine
nervous.
bigger than I Can't Feel My Face?
No.
No,
Oh,
no.
He's got records
That's
that
what
are
I'm
like,
saying. Hey,
whoa,
is it
classic
because
records.
of Frank Ocean?
Yeah, that's not. That's
See,
because
Of
of.
how he promoting his shit.
Yeah.
He's
But
not
at the
out
same
here
time-
I mean,
promoting
also
like
keep
other
in mind,
niggas.
The Weeknd performed at the
There's a lot of-
Oscars.
there's a lot
he
of people-
performed
I
at the
think Frank Ocean
Here's the
Oscars.
thing.
perform at
Hold on.
the Oscars.
Has
The
he?
Weeknd's
I
low
think he
key
could.
too.
Yo, he could.
The Weeknd is low key. He's
Not,
not,
not
a nigga
anymore.
who's-
Yeah.
Not anymore. A House of Balloons
No,
and that
House
shit.
of Balloons.
That
House
shit
of
was.
House of Balloons.
Glass
Guess what?
table.
But guess
Glass
what?
table.
That
Rose
project-
and shit.
That project was so dope
Yes.
that it brought him into the mainstream.
See, but they're two different type of
question,
artists, though.
Question.
Yeah.
House of Balloons or Channel Orange?
Channel Orange.
Channel Orange.
Oh,
Channel Orange.
Channel
I'll say
Orange.
Channel
The-
Orange.
House
so-
of Balloons is better than any other project outside of Channel Orange.
Yeah.
That's
House of
true.
Balloons.
I want to bring that back too. I want to bring this back.
I
I
I
liked
know you don't hate
Channel Orange because of
You
the
hate this
originality. Like it was like
All right, over
you know-
Blonde.
Yes,
Channel
I'd say House of
Orange.
Balloons over Blonde.
I mean, you know how I feel. Channel Orange is exponentially
That's
better
heavy.
than Blonde.
That's a recent bias, though. I haven't heard of House of Balloons in a while.
No, I would
Bro,
still
House
say
of
House of
Balloons is
Balloons
fire.
over
It
Blonde.
is fire.
House of Balloons over
Over
Blonde.
Blonde?
Yeah, not over Channel Orange, but
I
over
think I'm
Blonde.
big House of Balloons over Blonde.
I think I'm a big House of
Oh,
Balloons.
do you remember
Balloons
your
over
glass
Blonde.
table where he did the glass
Yeah,
table?
no one
and then-
asked you.
Oh,
My shit was Birds.
Birds was good.
When she
Birds
crying,
is fire.
Oh my god, it was so.
So, all right, I got
Glass
one. I got one thing to
Part
say.
one or part two, nigga? Be
I like
real.
both. I like both,
Nah, but
bro.
pick the real
Part
one.
two.
Part two was fire.
Part two.
Okay,
Fire.
you know what was a
Part two.
really
She was
good?
crying and
Yeah.
shit.
Obviously, The Weeknd has amazing music videos. Call Out My Name, that music video.
That music.
That shit's
yeah.
hard.
Oh
His
my
music videos
God.
back in the day was cold.
The Hills music video.
The Hills.
Fire.
What was the
Oh,
album
my
before his recent album right now?
So y'all underplay the Weeknd, man.
I would
Oh,
hang out
no,
with
no,
Drake.
no.
I
we don't.
love The Weeknd. I've
yeah,
always
yeah.
said
I
it.
don't care for
You're
him
not.
now.
He is. He's definitely.
I'm not
doing it.
underplaying the nigga. I know he's dope. I just think they're two different type of artists.
I just think one is
100%.
better, exponentially
I
better.
think
and more
that
creative.
one thing is I'm gonna say like
Whoa,
those hits.
let's not say more creative.
He is
Yeah.
more creative. Visually.
Okay.
Not
All right, but
songwriting.
you
Not
know that's-
songwriting. Not
you know that's
songwriting.
not
But
all
the
him, though.
Nike's
My fault.
music
My fault.
video
That's
was
not
good,
all him
though.
though.
Yeah, that's
Visually,
not all
that's
him.
not all him
That's
though.
a production.
But when it
team.
comes to his audio, you can't say he's more creative because
I wasn't saying writing. No, there might not
Frank
be a better.
Ocean is crazy.
There's only like one other writer I would put over Frank Ocean.
And I'll say this,
So,
that,
Napalm is better than Frank
yeah,
Ocean.
I'll say
But
that.
outside
Is
of
that the hiatus?
yeah,
Coyote?
she's better. But
I'll say
outside
this,
of that
Frank
this
Ocean's
thing is
created
crazy.
more classics.
Yep. No, The Weeknd.
Sure.
The Weeknd.
I think I
the
think
mainstream
20
it is.
years,
No.
20 years from now, I'll still be bumping some shit from
Yeah,
Frank
I
Ocean.
agree.
will.
I agree.
I'm not listening to Feel My Face, bro.
You
Listen,
will.
listen, but
I
hey,
feel you.
no, no.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with
Wait,
Drissy
wait,
on this
wait,
one.
wait.
too,
I'm not-
though.
though.
I'm saying the
House of
masses.
Balloons.
though.
That's why I was saying House of Balloons is not not better than blonde. It has more classic than blonde though. on House of Balloons. I want
Yeah,
the whole.
there's a
the
lot
whole
more House
album.
of Balloons. Like it
You're
has
gonna-
more tracks that I like than
Driss, you're
Blonde.
gonna hear-
If
you're
we're
gonna hear- I
comparing
can-
individual songs or project, those are two different
Yeah,
things.
Project
I'm
is
saying individual
Blonde.
songs
no,
because
Individual
that's,
songs, I think Frank got it. Projects, I think.
But you know what? Here's
yeah.
another thing too. You said you don't like The Weeknd because he became mainstream. If his music was the same
the
and he
same way.
wasn't as mainstream, would you still say he's better than Frank or no?
No, I
I
think
don't
he
think
never
he would
be-
make
They'd
this
be
type
two
of
different
music.
type of music.
But, I
Yeah.
don't, but
Okay.
you know what? I don't like that argument of, well, they went mainstream. Like,
Because you almost
like,
can't control
Bro,
it.
no, he
You'd
really
be
went
upset.
mainstream.
You'd be upset
It's
if
hard
you
to
seen
fully
if
control
you
that.
seen
Wiz,
if you seen
legitimately.
Dom if you seen Dom and at Wiz's level.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Wiz is
I
at
wouldn't.
Wiz. I
No,
was
no.
a huge Wiz fan.
I'm gonna say
Wiz's music just didn't. Maybe it's because I grew up and
I
I,
was
just
gonna
like
say
don't
I feel
connect
a
with it
little
as much anymore.
outgrown from even his new album. I didn't like it because I'm just sick of hearing the same
It
type of
sounded
music.
too-
Wait,
Maybe
no,
so,
all right,
yeah.
all right. When,
That's
he,
what I'm saying.
when I
I was a
say he
fan.
went pop or mainstream,
Yeah.
is because he threw a pop album out there, dog.
Yeah.
Frank
Yeah.
Ocean stay with his shit always.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now
I guess
authenticity and
that's fair.
stand with your
What is pop music though?
You
It's
know what
popular.
pop
It's
is, nigga.
popular.
This
music.
No, no,
nigga
no.
is-
I would.
You better stop, nigga.
Bro.
I know. I'm being.
Okay.
I'm being
House of
I will
Balloons
say
is
this,
really
though.
kicking
But
on
you
my
know what?
face.
No, no,
But you
no.
know what? They consider Get Rich or Die Trying pop music.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
popular
That's
music.
No, no, because pop music, it's such a
It encompass-
blurred line now. It's not as like 90s pop, you can recognize it. But sometimes when I hear like Billie Eilish,
Yeah.
her stuff, like I'm like,
That
but
kid's
she's
like what,
pop.
16?
I thought
Isn't
that was
she
a
young as
guy.
shit?
Yeah,
Is that a
she's young.
girl?
It's a
Yeah, she's
girl.
The whole
Yeah,
album.
Billie
that's
Eilish.
what I'm
That
saying.
is.
There's no such thing as like tradition. Rap, hip hop is pop music.
When I say pop, when I say
you know what I'm saying?
Alternative hip hop.
What about
now.
Khalid? What would you?
But I mean,
what would you
hip-hop's
put Khalid?
considered-
What would you put it?
He's
classify?
talented. I mean, he writes music.
No,
that
no.
are
I say,
pop,
what
man.
would you put him?
He's not, I
Pop?
wouldn't call him pop.
Who?
Yeah,
Billy
20 years
Billy
ago.
Khalid.
But 20 years ago, he would have been strictly R&B.
Yeah,
now that
yeah.
now we're having a conversation.
But
Like,
no,
is
yeah.
this pop music?
It's
Is
very
this like-
mixed. I
But
give you that,
know,
Alpha. It's
yeah,
very
it's-
mixed.
there's a blurred super line. I like that. But the thing is, when you see them switch up what they do, just when you get the feeling that they're catering to the audience,
You can say that about
that's
Jay.
when I say it's
You can
pop.
say that
That's the
about Jay. You can say
that's
that
the-
about Jay-Z. You can
that's
say
the
that about
authenticity,
Jay-Z.
say that
though.
about Jay-Z.
You can say that about
I'm
Biggie.
saying, I'm literally
They've
saying
all
when it
done
comes to
No,
the
no, I'm
weekend,
talking about nowadays,
when you
nigga.
when you compare Houses of Balloons to Fill My Face, that nigga clearly
Switched up.
Catering
Sure.
to some
switched
audience.
the fuck
They all-
up, bro.
So are we saying we don't?
Wait, wait.
You
Here's
don't
my
know.
thing. You're almost saying that anyone that becomes mainstream is a sellout. That's
Bro,
what
I'm
you're
saying in comparison
This-
to
nigga, I
the
wanna sell
weekend
out
to
too
Frank
then.
Ocean.
But
Yes.
but I don't. Here's the
I'm
thing.
not saying
though.
he's a sellout. Though. I'm saying comparing the weekend to Frank Ocean. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
You know what? I'm not mad at sellouts.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
I
either.
want
Make
to
your
sell
money.
out. Sell
Make
me
your
out,
money.
nigga. Give me
Yeah.
my.
I want this
Yo, can we
podcast.
call
Yeah.
a cricket though?
Call a spade a spade.
No, I like cricket a cricket. I just made that shit
Bro,
up.
you see the look I get?
I know. I totally forgot. No, because I forgot what the spade one was.
How you go from spade to cricket?
I was like,
Yo, can we call it cricket
All
a
right,
cricket?
all right, Mr. Consultation. We'll let you.
Yo, there's
We'll
no
let that
no
one.
cheese in there.
I
Don't
wanted to
bring
ask
that
just a
back.
question though. If Frank Ocean, we don't know. Well, actually, it's not even a question. We don't know if Frank Ocean would turn pop or not if he got more recognition. He just doesn't get the mainstream recognition. I feel like.
I think
Yeah.
he does get the mainstream
No, I think
recognition.
No, he gets appreciated by a lot of other artists. I still don't think people like Frank Ocean. They rock
love
with his shit.
Slide, bro.
Sure, but
That's-
even then,
I
did
forgot.
that record? Did that record hit?
But
did that
that's a
record,
Calvin Harris
That's not
album.
his record. And then
Calvin
guess
Harris
what?
But
is
he was
so
featured.
He had
a
to switch it
mainstream.
up on, but he hopped on a pop record.
Calvin
and it
Harris's
sounded
album
decent.
is what he's
And
on.
that sounded amazing.
Well, yeah, but that's
amazing.
That's
No,
Calvin
I mean
Harris.
that's not the best record
Damn,
on that
Slide
album
was
though.
fire.
That
That
album
shit was hard, bro.
That Calvin Harris album actually
Roland?
might have
Roland
been
was a good one.
that might have been one of the more slept on albums.
No, I said that was my
which one?
favorite album of last
That
year.
Calvin Harris
Last
album
year?
last year.
Yo, he had Jesse.
didn't bump it. I
Jesse
gotta
Ray
get- I
is
gotta
on
It's
there.
summer music though. It's like
bump it.
chill by the pool
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
shit.
I gotta bump it.
I feel like that music never really lasts that long. Like any type of.
Oh, it lasts for
well,
me.
I
No,
gotta
I-
listen to
Lasts
it
for
like
me.
during a spurt, like a certain season. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
electronic
Like,
soul. That's all I
Yeah,
listen
but it's
to.
also one
like-
of those songs where if it came on randomly, you would just still appreciate
Yo,
it.
This
Like,
right.
that's-
this whole streaming shit, Apple Music shit, has my attention
Yo,
so short.
Speaking of that, did you guys hear
Same.
about
That's why I
Warner
won't do
Brothers
it.
like selling off a part of their where was I? I think
the
it was
whole
like
catalog.
random. I was don't
Snapchat
ask me why I was
stories.
reading
Snapchat
fucking-
stories.
No, I was reading Bloomberg.
Oh.
But like they talked about
This nigga-
about that shit.
This nigga Alpha reads.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
yeah. But
Read,
I
guys.
think
It's
they
good for
sold
you.
it for like $500 $million, like part of their music division to Spotify. I think that was Bloomberg. I could be wrong.
So
So
it's-
Anyway, this did happen though.
When did this happen?
Within the last week or so.
That's why all Prince's shit is on there now.
On Spotify?
All of
Can I say something about
How does
Spotify
that- I thought
though?
it's- yeah, go ahead.
Spotify does a really good job with playlists. All I'm saying is exactly what the titles are. So good. Like they just do a good job of categorizing music, and they don't do it like they'll say R&B, but they leave it like very broad.
Wait, quick question about Prince. I thought his estate owned his music.
Did he sell it off?
I'm pretty sure whoever his family member is.
No, it was like under some management that was over him. That's what Jay-Z was talking about in 444.
Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't.
He
own
was
his
talking
masters.
about like
Is that the same as like Michael Jackson?
Jay was said he said he looked the dude in his eyes, the one who was like once he died, they was like giving tours of his house and making all that money.
Yeah,
and Jay was pissed off about it. That's why he put it in that album.
Damn.
Wow. So he did. So he doesn't own his royalties.
No.
Wow. Oh shit.
Well, no. As far as his estate, I don't know about royalties.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's fucked.
So that's what I noticed. I was like, I feel like artists are kind of getting fucked over in the process.
So wait, here's my question.
Yes and
you know,
no.
like I don't remember Marvin Gaye's family was suing which artist over
Well, Robin
stealing-
Thicke.
Oh yeah, I think I heard.
They sued Pharrell.
So like,
and
can they
Robin
do
Thicke.
that? Because did they own the rights?
Yeah, they own the rights.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If it sounds,
if they got the if
that's-
they own the royalties.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
How that's. It's
I just
pretty
don't know how
easy
that
to
stuff
prove that
works.
because a lot of music is sampling and shit like that. That's the shit that got people
I think it
scared.
was Bruno Mars or some. It was a mainstream.
Well, they
artist,
tried
I
to
think.
get Bruno.
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye's estate tried to get, or his family tried to get Bruno, and Bruno.
Yeah.
It
It
wasn't
usually
close
only
enough.
happens to like big songs.
What happened to
Right.
Mac Miller? Mac
happened to
Miller
Mac
sampled Lord Finesse, and like he didn't even put on an album. It was just a mixtape, but he was touring off of it, and he was just. That's why Lord Finesse was like, "Yo, you need to run me my shit."
When
if
they
you're
see
touring off of it.
That's
it
how-
making money, then
Yeah.
they're like,
That's
wait,
why
wait,
I've
wait,
always been like, I grew up off of mixtapes. Like I grew up off of versus albums.
Dat Piff. Wait, what's
Hell
it
yeah,
called?
Dat Piff is in my blood.
Oh yeah,
But
I remember
that's
that.
what made me like Wiz and shit like
You know,
that.
I fuck with Amine. You know Amine, the Caroline guy.
Yeah, he has a new
Yeah.
album.
Oh, yeah,
he has a
yeah.
new album.
That shit called the LP
Anime?
Yeah,
Amine.
I'm like,
Amine.
Amine.
I thought his
Amine.
name was Anime.
Nah,
Amine.
that's
Amine.
That's a cartoon shit.
That's trash.
But he
But
does
he
watch anime.
He dropped something that's called the LP EP mixtape album
That's what it's called?
altogether.
LP, EP,
LP
mixtape.
EP
album.
mixtape. I don't give a fuck. It's music.
That's
I was like,
fire.
I like this guy.
But I grew up off of because you can sample anything that you motherfucking want to.
Yeah.
Take everything from everywhere. You can say what you want. That's why I've always liked mixtapes. You so confined when it comes to an album, bruh.
Yeah.
The quality is better though.
But the mixtape
But
game,
nowadays,
yeah, the mixtape game is dead.
our album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
all
I like.
album.
I
Mixtapes
like
are
is it?
albums,
What
bro.
Exactly. What's the
Well,
I mean, but
they all-
EPs are mixtapes.
But they all put it. They all put it
Is
on the
EP
streaming
less than
platforms.
5 songs?
It's like five. It's like five to
Five?
6.
Those
What
are
is an
mixtapes.
album? What
Those
is
are
an album?
those are new school mixtapes.
Yeah, but
bro.
like
Driss.
there's
Yeah.
some people
Like
who
you
put
Google
8
what
songs.
an EP, album is.
They'll put 8 songs on a project called an EP. I'm like, that's a like.
I feel like
There's a
EDM
lot of
music
songs
does
for
a
an
lot of
EP.
EPs too. Like
I need
Just like-
definitions.
Kanye has changed the fucking game.
Fuck shit up. Just fucking shit up. That's what he's
He
doing.
fucking
He's just
changed
fucking
the
a lot of
game.
shit
I
up.
will say I can't. It's so much harder to get through 15 songs now than it was in the past.
It is.
See, not for me.
like Drake's album, which had like was it the one where it
Well,
flipped?
yeah, I listened to it all the
It
way
flipped
through
and
because
flipped.
it's Drake.
15
but-
is cool. 15 is cool. When you hit like 20s,
I can do
I'm
15.
cool.
Gimme-
I can
gimme
do
10.
15 to 17.
Remember
10
that
to
Chris
12.
Brown album?
How
How many songs was that?
Like 72.
That
I
was
can't.
like-
I
I
can't listen to Chris Brown.
Oh my god, was that 20?
What you got against
No,
Chris
it was
Brown?
more than 20. It was 40.
I don't know.
It was like
It was
40
I
something,
stopped him
right?
in the middle of research. He said, "What you got against Chris Brown?"
Yo, I'm Team Breezy, bro. Team Breezy.
Are you Team Breezy?
I'm Team Breezy.
I
He
like
is
Chris
so
Brown as
ugly.
a personality.
Team Breezy.
I don't
He's so
like his
ugly.
music though.
Yeah.
I like him as a personality.
I actually like his music,
Y'all
but
be
he's
saying
ugly.
some shit on here that like, yo, one of these days he's gonna come back and bite y'all niggas in the ass.
Hey, did you watch the interview with him talking about the whole actual what happened with Rihanna? and all
Yeah,
that?
wasn't it on his documentary that we
Yeah.
watched on?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was beating him up pretty bad too. Like
He
she
said they
roughed
was
him
like
up.
they was
I
fucking.
mean, she
he
roughed
said they
him
was
up.
hitting.
I bet she snuffed him while he was driving.
Here,
She said she took his phone while they was in the car. She was grabbing the wheel and shit
That's
while
crazy.
he was driving.
That's crazy.
I think Rihanna could take
I
Chris
think they
Brown
were
now.
just toxic together.
Yeah,
I
knock
mean,
her
I
ass
do
up.
not think they should have been
Think so?
together after.
Yeah,
That
Sex
nigga
was
still a
probably
Virginia. What
fire.
are you, Virginia boy?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Rihanna got some weight on her now.
You go
Oh yeah,
ahead.
now yeah.
I don't know.
God
You go ahead
damn,
with a
Rihanna
backflip.
bad, bro.
You saw her with
She
Donald
is.
Glover out here?
She's
Her
beautiful.
and Donald
bad.
Glover just kicking in Cuba.
Yeah, with her long hair braids and stuff. I saw
yeah.
that.
Ooh, I gotta.
I was like,
this.
go
dope.
ahead.
Watch and Learn by Rihanna, criminally underrated. Great
Watch
song.
and learn. Okay.
So I want to start doing something different on here now.
okay.
Wait,
Wait,
whoa,
I gotta
whoa.
back up.
I do.
Wait.
Speaking of
I do.
Rihanna, Kodak Black out, my nigga. I'll support Kodak Black through anything and everything, even though if y'all want to call him young and ignorant, he's supposed to be young and ignorant. He got a lot of time to go. He's a very genuine person.
All right. He comes out. He's out. If he fucks up again, what's happening? You still with him?
What did he do?
I don't know.
I don't even know what he did.
I don't know what he did.
He was
either.
he violated probation by having people around, with guns around him. He didn't have
that's
guns,
trash.
and on top of that, he lost shit. Something happened with the custody of his son because when they went into his house.
I like the music he makes. I hope he stays out, man.
He's a genuine dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like at that
He's
age.
scary looking.
Yeah, I don't like his
Oh,
hair.
nigga.
I don't know.
Still scary.
Have you ever been to Florida?
I've seen Florida niggas.
Bro, they
they look
all
good.
look like that,
They
bro.
look
You
scary.
definitely have been to Florida before.
Oh,
A.
shit, we were together.
And B, and B, we
I'm
saw
talking about real Florida though.
No,
Yeah,
but
no, yeah,
I've seen,
Panama's
I've
not
seen,
Florida.
No, but I'm saying I've seen niggas like
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah, they all look like that.
There's some
that.
scary niggas. They still look scary.
I tried to be cool. Well, I still did it, but pulled up Pork and Bean Projects. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna visit this shit and walk through and
In Florida?
yeah. Nigga, that Pork and Bean Project, bro, that's like, man, that shit is damn the whole country know about that shit. Like streets beef with streets. Like next door neighbors. Like the motherfuckers across the street is a whole gang. We a gang.
Yo, do you know there's
Bop, bop,
motherfuckers
I'll come out on the porch.
called pull?
This is a family
set up
podcast,
bitches.
guys. We got
Yo, have you heard about set up bitches?
This entire podcast has been
Wait,
terrifying.
okay. To get a little bit more serious too, I did want to talk about the priests
Oh,
and everything.
God.
the
There's way too much to talk about. All right.
Great transition.
Jesus
That was not a good transition at all.
There was no transition. I just kind of,
Yeah.
I just chirped in.
Okay.
But
I like hit us.
so there were 300, right? 300 something
Yeah.
priests
300?
that were allegedly assaulting or
Sexually
what was it?
abusing.
Sexually abusing.
300?
300, but
Not surprising.
some of them are being put in psychiatric facilities for treatment.
That's
For treatment?
That's
Yeah.
the
they
most
molested
They
over,
need to be locked
they,
the
they
fuck up.
molested over 1,000 kids over a certain. I don't know.
Where is this at? What?
Pennsylvania.
Boston?
It was in
it Boston?
Pennsylvania. I don't
Oh,
know.
Pennsylvania. That's
I
what
don't
it
know
was.
what specific.
Is this most recent? This just happened?
Came out this
I mean,
week.
but that's not surprising.
It's
That's what you
not.
kind of posted.
300 is surprising.
That's a lot. But
I'm talking about going to the psych ward. They do stuff like that to get out because that's a way shorter sentence
Hell
than a
yeah.
jail.
you know
Yeah,
that
I'm
what
crazy.
I'm telling you guys? Watch the movie Spotlight because it's
seen
so
that shit.
good.
That
It's
shit's so
it
fire.
talks about it. Rachel McAdams is in it. Your girl.
They like they have
Mark
a news,
Ruffalo.
they have like a news.
It's the Boston Globe, and they're like the Spotlight is like what their little whatever, and they do. It's an Oscar-winning film. It won Best Film. It's so good.
Wasn't
they
it
just do
like-
into
wasn't it like,
investigations.
like they didn't like it was a spotlight on
Yeah,
that
they
shit.
didn't. They didn't want to like go into the investigation because nobody wants that shit to unravel.
Yeah.
But that's what they did.
Mhm.
Bro, the
So
Catholic
good.
Church, y'all are some nasty fucking niggas,
For real,
bro.
though.
They've been
But
doing
the
that shit
Vatican, for
forever.
the first
It
time,
comes from
actually
Rome,
spoke
man.
out. Like they
That's
never spoke out
terrifying.
about
I heard
it.
somebody say that, well, this is why we should let the priest get married. I'm like, no, this is, you know what it is that I'm telling you, child molesters or people who are like into kids, child molesters, go through the process of becoming a priest. And, they go through that process and that's their way in. That's with a lot of different jobs. If they know it's a job where they're going to be around a lot of kids,
Yeah.
they'll try to figure out a way to get into that field.
So you're saying they were just like a club of just like child
pretty
molesters?
sure.
There were just so many cases that
I
have
mean,
just not been investigated.
It's very horrific and horrendous and disgusting. But they've been doing this shit since
Forever.
Rome,
And
bro.
if
This
they're
shit
not
got
gonna
out.
Yeah.
get, and then they don't get penalized for doing this shit. So
That's why
it's
they
like,
keep going.
But that's
That's
just
right,
like
bro.
blacks in America,
Yeah,
man.
man.
It seems like extravagant. Like, bro, this shit is still happening. It's like, yes, that shit's still
Aristotle
happening.
was touching little boys, bro.
yeah,
he was.
fucking
Yeah,
guys,
100%.
all that
and it was
shit.
cool back then.
Like they
Yeah.
called them apprentices. They fuck
Oh,
with you.
child fucking and like all of that shit was really common back.
Oh,
Like, super
easy.
back then.
Common,
Yeah.
bro.
It was uncommon not to have, if you were like up there, you don't have a like apprentice like sucking your dick. Who are you, nigga? You don't have no little boy sucking you
It's
off.
so
Come on,
fucked.
man.
It's
That's
so
so
fucked.
weird.
That's life.
Oh, that's so vulgar.
You know what? That
And
just made me think
R.
of.
Kelly is leading
You
the
know what
pack.
just that shit
R.
made me
Kelly
just
is
think of
leading
this.
the pack in all this.
R. Kelly, I wouldn't be shocked if R. Kelly said, "Hey, I want to be an ordained priest."
Bruh.
Yo, that would be. I think that's gonna.
That'd
happen.
be
They
wild.
gonna hang that nigga
I think
if he
it's
say
about-
something like that, bro.
A
No,
noose.
but,
They gonna be like,
A
they
noose.
gonna
I
send
can
that
see
nigga
that
to the
happening.
electric chair, bro.
What's on to say? All right, so male elementary school teachers.
We know one. We know one.
That's fucked
Who?
up.
What's
Well,
wrong
I'm not
with him?
saying his name.
I know,
but we
what's
know
up?
one.
What's
That's
up,
what-
dog?
What's wrong with them?
Don't say names.
All right,
Do
so
not.
I'm down. I don't want to
First
say
off,
that.
Ed, no, I know what you're alluding to.
Oh, you
No.
know somebody?
No, I'm just saying that. This
He's like
it's kinda
he's weary
weird. It's
of
kind of
male.
weird.
No, I don't think that's weird.
You don't think
Why
so?
is that not weird?
I
No,
would
I
see
think
it.
you're weird for bringing that up.
Yeah, you're weird.
We were just talking about. We were literally just talking about like people
Bro,
trying to
no,
get
you
into
know what that-
jobs where they're around a bunch of
nah,
children.
I don't see that.
So I'm thinking
I
I'm
can
like,
saying a predator
because-
would do that, but you don't have to be.
That's
you could
child
be a-
development.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the difference between child development Like you, I like being around kids and
yeah.
seeing how they learn and they imagine. And
I like being around kids too. I just don't want to fuck them.
Yeah.
Like
that's not my thing.
All right, let's just leave this topic. Let's leave this
How
topic.
dare you
guys.
sit on all the male teachers of the
I
country,
said
bro?
elementary school.
You see how that flipped real quickly?
Yeah, bro. No.
Like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
Don't flip this shit on me. My name's Alpha. Come on, man. Nah, but what I want to do, I want to start doing this now because we've been getting some feedback and reviews on the show.
Hey, appreciate
So,
it, guys.
I want to shout out the people that are reviewing. Well, we got two people as of today.
Hey,
Sumie earlier
specifically
said. Yeah, I was about to say, Sumie earlier said, Driss,
I said-
don't say the numbers.
You
of
know what,
reviews.
Driss? I like
know what?
it because
I'm very honest, though.
I like stairs. I don't care about elevators.
Yeah, there you
Don't
go.
hit me with the current knowledge. God, I don't want this, nigga.
I like
She
It's
said,
because
do it,
you don't know
did
how
it.
to operate an
I
elevator.
like-
That's
I like seeing.
Oh, we
Get your
got
shit
that on
together.
camera too.
What
Bashir
is
has got a
it?
butt cramp.
Good.
You just got to
I like progression. I like telling the motherfucker like, oh yeah, we only got one, and
Our
then they
views are
looking
up,
like,
though.
really?
Yeah, our
and
views are
then
up.
when you be like, oh, we only got 10, I'm like,
I like taking
oh,
advantage
then,
of
oh, we got
management.
1,200.
Just
Like,
to be
oh
fair,
shit, I love that.
Even on that,
That's
most
still an
people,
elevator.
Most people don't
That's
use
a fucking stair.
Most people don't comment on podcast things anyway. Like even the
I never
popular
comment
ones.
on that.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they do though.
People
they
do.
do?
No,
Yeah,
people
they
do.
do.
Their review, but I don't.
You just got to be big enough.
I got a theory about anybody who comments on anything. I just think you're kind of weird.
I think you're weird for saying.
I think you're weird for thinking other people.
Comment, please.
All right, let me just read this. All right, so this is from Javi _20.
The first weirdo.
Nigga, we're supposed to
talk
be
about our fans,
we're supposed to
man.
be encouraging
You
these
are
niggas, bro.
scaring away people.
They're gonna be scared to put. They're gonna be scared to like, nah, I don't go hard on
Come on
Listen,
now.
we don't like alpha either, so it's fine.
Oh my
It's
god,
fine.
Alpha is really
Bro,
funny sometimes.
Oh man,
you
go
really
ahead,
funny.
bro.
You fucking this up for us, bro. All right, so he says this podcast is so interesting simply because of the feel and the soulfulness of the group. You feel like you're literally. You about to do this right now?
You are so disrespectful.
Let me finish.
Go, get out of here. Get out of here.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. Excuse
We're gonna
my.
bring back
Excuse
Beyonce
our,
and the Illuminati
co-host.
to get you out of the room.
You feel like you're literally in a room kicking back, listening to your boys talking and don't want it to end. And girl,
woman.
and woman.
And woman.
He
He
said,
didn't say that.
You still my boy though.
yeah, come on, man.
Tell me you are the boys. Come
Keep
on,
it
man.
up. Keep it
That's
up,
fine.
guys. Hand emoji.
Toy
okay,
Story.
emoji.
3?
Yeah, 3.
3 fingers,
Yeah,
blood.
3.
And I'll do them one and
One
put the
eye
finger
Willie.
pointing
Yo,
emoji.
have you seen that shit people
Javi.
doing now?
What's this?
do it like this and then go perfectly. though.
Like
this?
No.
They go
It's
like
like this,
this.
right? It looks like that, but with the fingers like.
But it's like do this. Now perfectly put it over your eye. No.
You
Like
gotta look
upside
it up.
down.
Look it up on your
Upside down. Look.
Nah,
They're
look-
not doing it like that. They're going
They're doing
straight like this.
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's like the 3-finger challenge.
Yeah,
Look at
that
I'm
shit's
tired of these
retarded.
challenges, bro. I'm tired of these.
Thanks, Jabby. Is that your name?
Yeah, Javi _20.
Well, we
Cool, bro.
appreciate it.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you
Nah,
very
bro.
much.
Javi,
Nah.
if you ever leave another comment, I want you to leave a nice long spiel about why you love or why you hate Alpha.
Just
For
alpha.
real.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
alpha.
Yeah, but
Because
I do.
we all support you. This one
Yeah,
doesn't.
we
Who's the other? Who's the other?
The other
person
one is
who,
from MJ Forever.
dope name MJ Forever.
Which
And
MJ?
he said, Michael Jordan?
No, Michael Jackson.
Michael
Okay.
Jackson.
Anyways,
Macaulay
um,
Culkin.
he said,
Yeah, it has no J in it.
Yo, Macaulay Culkin's doing something
Continue,
right now.
continue.
yeah, he
He's
says,
dating Brenda's song.
he says,
What the fuck is
Macaulay
going on?
Culkin weird as fuck,
He's
bro.
he
dating,
is though.
he's
I didn't
dating
watch that.
Brenda's
Yeah,
song.
yeah,
I
that
listened
Joe
to him on
Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
The
You
Joe
know
Rogan
that
shit?
shit?
That's where I saw
That's
his
what
name.
I
I
was
didn't
about
know
to
it was
say.
Okay.
I didn't
weird,
watch it.
bro.
I didn't watch it. All right, hit
Let's
us.
finish
Hit
the
us, hit us,
review.
Driss. Hit us, Driss.
All right, yeah.
All right, back to that. Why do they like program us to do that shit? in
I
school?
just did it, so clearly it
That's
works.
just crazy. But
I only know that by synonyms.
What?
Continue. Continue. Continue.
MJ Forever says 100. It's very entertaining
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and so raw. 5 stars. That's what.
I appreciate it. I really
appreciate
do.
it. I appreciate all
No,
the
keep
corny.
commenting. This
Even
is
if you just
funny.
put a
Like, who
smiley
gives a
face, I'm
shit?
good.
You guys can
honestly-
block alpha. That's fine.
Realistically, in the future reviews, I don't even care what you say. You could talk about how dope the show is. You could
You can
talk
talk how
shit.
bad we
I
are.
honestly want you to talk shit because that'd be more
Hey,
funny to read out
we
loud.
had we had a review from one of our friends.
Yeah, tell us how much you hate us.
All right. Who? What? Was he
Yeah,
talking
that-
about?
that's real.
On the yeah. No, but we had a review from one of our friends.
Oh, don't say the
down
friend name.
south.
Down south.
in
Dirty?
Florida.
Oh,
Randy-
okay, so we know.
Randy Price.
Nelly?
Shit, he's been on the program
Yeah,
before.
Randy
so that's
Price. Randy
different.
Price.
Oh, I
Jazz,
thought it was Nelly.
Randy Price.
Jazz
I do wanna
listens
do a
to it all the
call-in
time.
with him.
A
'Cause
call
I don't want to. He called me like fucking. What was it? I was taking a shit, and Randy B loves to like FaceTime and just talking to me when I'm pooping. I don't know why. He has like a twin intuition
It's
or
comforting.
something. He's like, oh, this nigga's on the shit. Let me call him.
Like
knows
it,
you ain't
like it
going
happens
nowhere.
all the
Always.
time.
Bloop, bloop.
You ain't
Call
got
him.
nowhere to go.
He was talking. He's like, yo, I don't agree with what Aunt said about this. I don't agree with what Aunt said about that. Or this, or that.
Oh, God.
We're gonna have to call him in.
This nigga is super opinionated
He
until you
is.
get him in front of a microphone.
No, hey, we're gonna
What you
call
talking
him.
like?
We're gonna call him in.
No, I'm gonna call him in right
We're
now.
gonna call him in.
No,
Call
he's,
him in
he's,
right now.
he's in Vegas right
I don't
now.
care.
He's in
Oh,
Vegas.
yeah, don't fuck up
no,
his
no.
trip.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up his trip.
Why is he in Vegas?
Well,
It
Ja-
doesn't matter. He'll
He's
be
one
happy
of
as fuck. Call that nigga, bro.
Call him.
No,
Call him. Fuck it.
He literally said, I want to talk to you guys.
Okay, that's.
From
Let's
Vegas?
wait for him to get back in Ohio to have him on the program.
I don't want him to have him on the program. I just want to hear his voice for a second.
All right, let's call him.
Call him. See
All right,
what's
let's
up.
call him.
Is it hooked up to the thing?
Yes,
While
sir.
we're waiting, hey, look, continue to comment so I can continue to shit on your fucking whack comments. 100.
Oh shit!
100.
I got a fantasy football.
For
draft.
real, for real. Comment. I need
well,
y'all to
okay.
comment.
Jazz actually always listens to our podcast, so when she drove
We
up
love
from
you, Jazz.
Atlanta,
Break
you
up
for
with your
listening, Jazz.
boyfriend.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
she listens to them all. That like she drove up from Atlanta. She drove at 5 a.m. to come to Columbus,
All right, I'm
and
about
she
to
said
call
she
this
heard
nigga.
like 3 episodes.
She's
Y'all
so
ready?
classy.
Y'all ready?
She sounds like the
Thank
girl to
you,
my
Jazz, for
dreams.
listening.
You ready? You got everybody's gonna hear him.
Yeah. We good?
About to be good.
What if he had a ringback tone?
Is that you?
Oh my God.
Shit,
Yo, that was right.
That was really good.
That was perfect.
That
I wish
tripped
he
me
had a
out.
ringback tone. Bring back.
But I think he can only hear you.
You're not gonna
No,
pick
you
up.
gonna hear it.
No, you can hear everybody. He's in Vegas, bro.
We just
3
got
hours back?
rejected.
What time
And
is it
I
right
wrote
now?
these songs in Vegas.
Hello.
Mr. Price, you're on.
Hey!
You're on
Hey,
social,
Randy.
you're on Social Critics.
You are on Social Critics podcast right now. Don't say anything incriminating.
And just talking to the mic.
Oh,
Don't say anything. What?
don't say anything incriminating right now.
What's up, my guy?
But what's up?
Hi, Randy.
What up?
So,
What you eating, nigga? Sound like you eating
Randy.
something.
Randy, what?
I'm laying in the bed, hungover in Vegas.
Hey, Randy, it's Bashir, your long lost lover.
Lust?
Long lost.
Long lust.
Oh.
Hey, how you doing, Randy?
I'm good.
Talk your shit that you were talking
So-
earlier, bro. When
Yeah,
you
Randy.
called me.
Yeah, we heard you had some comments, especially towards Anthony.
You didn't agree with him on
Speak up,
on
speak up,
something.
speak up, brother. Don't get shy now.
Just the NFL stuff. I mean, it's just asking a lot, telling somebody to give up their check. I understand what he was saying, but in football, in the NFL, you look at it. Let's say Le'Veon Bell. He's a big name. He's like my age, 26.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At running back, that's an old age for a running back to them. He's a vet. You say it takes 4 years. He sits out 4 years. That's his career.
That's a great point.
So,
That is
do
a
you
great point.
do you think there should be another way for them to protest, or how do you think that they should be able to stand up for what they believe in?
Well, Stephen A. said the NFL players that really believe in it should march on DC.
That's a good.
Get the
Yeah.
people to do it and march on DC. I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea.
I
mean,
agree.
that's the best thing I see with it. But I just think giving up your check, just a lot to ask for.
Yeah, because you got a family, huh?
Yeah. Randy, I got a
So
question.
you got
Kind of based off of what Ant was saying about creating a black league, I guess, or a separate league. Would you be in favor of that, or
you said whether they
Like a
created
full-
black
like a-
league.
Yeah, just a full black league.
Would you be in favor of them creating their own
own league? It doesn't have to be
versus-
fully black, but just
I was gonna say, does it have to be? Because that's a
that's-
lot more segregation
Yeah, that
added
was like,
to.
I don't co-sign
would
that
take a
idea,
lot
but
of
yeah.
money
How
and a
about
lot of promotion.
a lot black owned, more black owned?
well, more. I want him to answer the question. Yeah.
What you think, man?
It's a good idea, but I mean,
That's a lot to carry out.
the NFL, like, didn't Trump try to take down the NFL one time? He tried to make his own league.
Yeah,
and
he did.
It didn't really work out.
Yeah, with Vince McMahon.
That's like
That WWE moment.
That's like little girls setting up a lemonade stand next to Nationwide. Like, oh, we're about to take them out.
Randy,
that's-
speaking of wrestling, have you got any pussy in Vegas?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, Randy, we're going to let you enjoy your
Hey,
trip.
Randy, no. While you're there,
How's Vegas?
Eat some Fat Burger, bro.
How's
you had
Vegas?
Fat Burger yet?
Fur burger. I'm just
Nah, I
kidding.
ain't no fat burger.
Man, you
yet.
better take your ass to Fat Burger, bro.
Hey, any crazy stories?
No, last night I blacked out and I woke up in a chair in the middle of the hallway.
All right, Randy.
All right, man.
Hey,
We
I got love
appreciate
for you.
bro.
Hydrate.
All right, y'all.
I actually really like that take because that was a great point about running backs, particularly. They have a short amount of time. That position,
It's not like
particularly.
baseball players or even NBA players can go
Yeah,
into
they-
their 30s.
Unless you're playing quarterback, every position in the NFL
Yeah.
is you're by the time you're 30, it's a
How old
wrap.
was
Yeah.
how old was Brett Favre when he
He was
retired?
like
I mean,
probably close to 40.
but I mean
72.
that's a special case. But he was a quarterback,
Sure.
so
Running
Yeah.
back,
But
it takes a lot
Out of
though.
you.
It
Out
takes
of
You're
you.
taking,
toll,
you're
bro.
taking a pounding.
not
Offensive
getting
lineman
paid.
too, bro. Like
They're
I
not
fucking-
getting paid.
I feel like you just get brittle after a certain
really
age. With
do.
time.
offensive lineman, defensive lineman, man. When you're colliding every single play, your
Oh my
your
God.
lifespan isn't. Or
It's
your
crazy.
career.
It's like what quarterbacks and
Kickers.
Actually,
No, the
quarterbacks got
defenders-
pretty good.
no.
Quarterbacks
Yeah,
got pretty
quarterbacks
good
definitely. Yeah,
lifespan.
they
no.
live-
I'm saying
they play.
them and like linebackers are great defensive ends.
Uh,
are only ones getting
I mean,
paid.
and the most
Not
the
linebackers.
most-
Some Von Miller.
they got a statistic.
Are you talking about getting paid or
Getting
actually?
paid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Von Miller's like
I'm talking
he's,
about
he's
the
unique though.
ass
Like,
whooping. They
ass
got
whooping is running
most-
backs, linemen.
That li-
Yeah, linemen's got
linebackers.
the most
Yeah.
CTE.
Yeah.
Like, they just
Yeah.
came
Is that
out with
collide?
that
Every
statistic, yeah.
play, bro, you're smacking heads.
Yeah.
Man, so it's a lot of targeting too.
I miss
Oh,
football.
yeah.
Football is a shit.
Well, it started football season.
Football
Ooh,
season.
that's
I
Yeah.
miss playing it.
I think the Browns
We
are
are
gonna be
losing
good.
to the
Yo, I think
Cowboys
Hold on, are
currently.
we doing a fantasy league?
We should
I'm
before
in
the
it.
season.
Oh,
but
I'm currently in a
remember
draft
who
right now.
won last year?
You
Fantasy
did.
Are
football?
you drafting
I saw
right now
something.
as
I
you
won.
speak?
Yo,
You
I saw
suck at
something.
football, though.
I saw something.
I was undefeated last year.
But you
But
just
I won
trash.
last year.
I don't
He
care.
said I was undefeated. He said,
Yeah,
but you was just trash.
I saw something though that Cleveland's doing.
You're like,
They
I don't
got-
care about your
Y'all see
stats.
that where they have like
Are you watching Hard Knocks?
no,
I just drafted
The
Odell.
Browns are on it this year.
They locked up a whole
Bell?
fridge of like Bud Light or whatever, a cooler of Bud Light, and like if the Browns win, everybody in the bar gets a free like beer, but they put like a chain around it.
Yo, the Browns
Damn.
are
Yeah.
looking nice. Let me just break this down real
I'm
quick.
gonna watch Hard Knocks.
Nigga,
I got
look.
HBO Go.
They got Baker Mayfield's doing good too. You know, big number one pick.
I see-
But
yeah.
Tyrod Taylor, ready?
Yeah.
Carlos Hyde, Josh Gordon, Landry, Jarvis Landry, maybe Dez on top of that, Nadoku on the tight end. Dog, I'm telling you, this offense is a push.
It's
These
a
niggas
strong
are putting
team.
up points. And
These niggas winning
Baker
4
Mayfield's
games.
getting a lot of preseason time, like clock. Niggas rocking like 200 yards. Like,
You guys,
No,
my
it's not-
Bengals are losing
he's
to the
looking-
Cowboys
Yeah.
currently.
y'all kind of.
Yeah, I don't.
Yo, I didn't know Andy Dalton and AJ Green were together for 8 years. Is
They've
that?
been together for a while.
That's
Well, and we
crazy.
just lost AJ McCarron to the Bills, so we had a bad.
AJ McCarron,
His
the
wife,
Alabama quarterback.
bad.
What?
His
AJ
wife,
McCarron was the Alabama.
Yeah, his
Oh,
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Driss is
why-
currently
who you
in a
about to
draft.
find
Who you about to
fantasy
draft?
over.
Who you about to draft?
All right.
Don't draft your quarterback
can we
yet.
please transition from the NFL though?
Yeah,
I don't want to
fine.
speak on. So what's the icebreaker shit
Yeah,
that you
like-
were trying to do, Driss?
So I feel like the fans don't truly know us personally yet.
They shouldn't.
I feel like they need to.
Nobody wants to know you. All you do is eat and
I
sleep.
want them to. Hey, well, real quick though, what running back should I draft real quick?
What you got? Give me the names.
I mean, I see
Oh,
Leonard Fournette.
No.
Leonard.
Yes.
Leonard.
Leonard,
Fournette
all right,
is
Leonard
fire.
Fournette.
No.
Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Who's still?
Melvin Gordon,
Yeah,
No.
he's a good.
Vontae Freeman,
No.
LaShawn McCoy, Joe Mixon.
Get Fournette, nigga. Get
All
Fournette. Jacksonville's gonna be cooking.
I was gonna say Melvin Gordon, but
Melvin Gordon or him, but I like Fournette.
I thought we were talking about icebreakers.
All right, let's talk icebreakers. I'm sorry.
Hurry
I
up
was
and
like,
draft.
fantasy
Melvin
shit,
Gordon.
bro.
Okay, so you're gonna go last now. Were you first?
All right, y'all. So what this is it's a series of questions that I'm going to ask you guys.
Specific.
Are you asking
Specific-
one
So I sent-
question
all
per
right, so I
person?
sent all of y'all the link so you can go through the questions.
Okay.
I sent all of y'all the link.
I see it. I see it.
Mhm.
And I'm like, what the hell is this?
So we're not gonna do all of them, right?
Oh no. We're just gonna pick like 5 and we're gonna
I think you know what we
drill-
should do.
Whoa.
We should pick
One for each
one
person.
question, and then you pick who you want to ask that question to.
I think we should just all pick yeah.
Yeah, pick a
Like,
question.
you go first.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
yo,
we
this
should
is
all
Curtis.
pick-
Like,
yeah.
Curtis, this question's for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So
you go
everybody
first.
will
though.
go around and then like they would say ask their questions to that one person.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see these questions.
I mean, I can't.
You can
go first.
okay, you can start.
Yeah, Drissy, why don't you start? And you pick somebody that you want to ask the question to.
Okay, so all of us will have to ask that one person this question, though. If that
No, I was
No,
saying,
no,
no.
no.
You
just
pick
one
a
person.
question, and then you pick who you want to ask.
Give it to.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna pick a question. And he's gonna decide who you want to give.
Oh,
to.
I got you.
Okay, so let's take a solid 30 seconds to figure out which one we want to ask.
All right, let me play some background music.
The Jeopardy tone.
I got this.
All that Beyonce talk.
what is
I'm
this?
telling
Great
you, guys, I'm
icebreaker
sweating
question.
through black. Look
I
at
know
this.
you're gonna come for us.
But I never smell bad. I smell good.
Yeah. You're
Oh, I like
sweating.
this one. I got some.
I don't have BO.
Yeah. You don't.
Oh, you know Alex Trebek is retiring, by the way?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really?
He's a handsome old man. He's
Bro,
a
I heard
handsome
in his
man.
70s.
Really?
Yeah,
He's handsome.
He's like
I
Really?
bro.
think he's pretty handsome.
Really?
I mean, he's no Pierce
Is he
Brosnan,
really, is he
but
kept together or is he handsome?
kept together.
Okay.
He's no Pierce Brosnan, but
Okay, I got.
Oh,
I
we got
one.
awkward at the bottom. Yeah, let me get that.
okay.
You gotta know
Go.
who you want it for, though.
Oh, that's for you.
All right,
Okay.
if anyone has one though, you can go first because I don't have one.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll do Bash.
Oh, my fault.
Damn.
Oh, you good.
Me first.
If you were a wrestler,
Uh-huh.
what would be your entrance theme song?
Oh man. Shit.
Think hard, motherfucker.
Damn.
I'm sure the listeners.
Talk this way.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That was good.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Okay, so Bashir, you ask
That
a
was good.
question.
Oh,
You
and then
pick-
it passes to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bash ain't ready yet. Are you ready
No,
yet? Alf?
yeah. Driss.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
I got one for Bashir too.
I don't know yet.
Okay,
yet.
I was
Go
like,
ahead,
damn,
y'all
bro.
go,
All
y'all go,
right,
y'all
so
go.
can I do two?
Yeah,
Get
fine.
someone
All right.
else. Get someone
So
else.
for Curtis, if you could add anyone to Mount Rushmore, who would it be and why?
I like that.
Nas, because he raised me when
Oh, yeah,
my
once
father
again.
wasn't around. Ha ha, made us somber and soulful.
I mean, but that's okay. I didn't think it was gonna go that way, but yeah, sure. I like
matter of
that.
fact, you know what? I'll take that back. I'll put Malcolm X up there.
Okay,
Okay.
I like
Okay,
that.
That's a good one.
Okay, Bashir, what fictional family would you be a member of?
Oh, the
Damn.
The Proud Family.
I tried to jump in. I had to take that joke out before these niggas
You know what's
did.
funny?
I
You know
tried to
what's
switch
funny?
that
I
shit
didn't
out.
think about that.
Oh, no?
I was
Okay, so the ongoing
perfect.
joke, Alpha calls Bashir Oscar Proud because he thinks he looks like it.
I don't actually think you look like him. Somebody
I'm
else
gonna
said
make
that.
a meme of you, bro.
Yeah, somebody
I'm about
else
to
said
make
that.
a
Hey,
meme.
I was Penny Proud one year. You should have been Oscar
Somebody
Proud.
else said that, and I just laughed.
That's fucking
Somebody
funny.
said that, and I was just like, "That is hilarious."
wife
And I know
said
that he's
that.
mad at it. If I find out that you don't like a nickname, like I'm gonna.
I don't like your. Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you're a bully. That's what bullies do.
I'm not a bully. Come on.
Okay, I have a.
Bullies do.
All right, I got y'all.
Oh, you go.
All right, Alpha.
Oh, okay.
If you could live anywhere in the world for a year, where would it be?
Japan, because I know it would piss you off. What's up?
That was good.
Damn.
That was good.
Okay, this one's for Bashir.
What's going on, guys?
If you could eliminate one thing from your daily routine, what would it be and why?
Cigarettes, because I don't
Oh.
like them.
wow.
Oh, there you go.
Amen.
I love you. I'm
I
proud
thought you
of
were
you
gonna
for
say
that.
jerking off.
I'm
or
not
something.
proud of you for saying that,
But I'm glad
I
you
hear
admit
you.
it. I'm glad you
Okay,
own up
yeah.
to
I
it.
hear you.
I don't really care about y'all opinions. Yo, Sumie,
Hey, that's a fact. Y'all be acting like I care about y'all.
Sumie, this is
That's
for
the
you.
greatest thing you've ever said. It's
Fine. Okay.
Sumie, you got the zombie apocalypse is coming. Out of this room, who are the 3 people that you want on your team?
On my team?
Yeah.
Okay, obviously Drissy.
It's only 5.
I know.
Hey.
Someone's getting hurt. I think.
Obviously Drissy.
I know I'm getting left out.
It's only 5 of us.
I'd
Sumie.
probably pick Curtis because he's like, he knows how to fight and he's like all about like strength.
Wait, hold on. I knew it was coming down. I'm getting left out.
Nah, I don't
What's
know.
up?
about
Alpha's
that.
tall.
Yeah.
I love you,
He got
Bash, but
shoulders.
I need a tall motherfucker, man.
Sure.
But when y'all at night and y'all trying to like stay away, you gotta stay awake. Who's gonna keep you awake? Who's gonna make you laugh?
Oh, I'm a night owl though.
Nigga,
It's a zombie
no one's
apocalypse.
asking you. Sumie, what's
It's
up?
the zombie apocalypse. I ain't
I
worried
know,
about
I'm
jokes,
dead.
nigga.
You don't want me.
Yeah.
You don't want me.
I love you, but
You don't
I
want
just
me.
I think you would be
Damn it.
ready to go.
See, I thought
I
about
think you would be ready to go.
Well,
you'd
you'd be a sacrifice. That's still a good.
I think
That's
you'd
still
be
a
ready
good.
to
That's
go.
honorable. That's honorable, bro.
honorable.
You guys
say
go.
you only
I'll
want
stay
me?
back.
Okay,
You
this
only want
dress.
me to kill me?
This turned out
Yeah.
a lot better than I thought
I
it
think
was.
you would, I think Bashir would be like, listen, you know what? I lived a good life.
Bashir probably tastes good though.
You would be a good human sacrifice.
Like if there ain't no food,
Bro,
I'm eating Bashir, bro.
you're mean. You look pretty lean. Like you got lean meat on you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He looked like a smoked turkey, bro.
I didn't like this question.
Yeah.
I don't know why I picked this question. Why did I pick this question? I was thinking about it for a second. I was like, should I ask this? Because it might just, I might be
I like
out.
this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so we just
Go
keep
ahead,
going,
go
huh?
ahead.
Okay.
I just
We
played
can do a
around.
few more. And then
Driss, I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you could choose any two famous people to have dinner with, who would they be?
That's a good one.
It would have to be like a couple.
Oh my God.
I'm going Big Sean and Janae Aiko. Yeah.
Okay.
How dare you?
Can you bring a dinner guest and
Ooh, I'm
bring
gonna ask you
Curtis?
that question. I got a question for you before you ask one, Alpha.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh God.
Oh, I got
If you
another
were-
one for Alpha too.
If you were famous, what would you be famous for?
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
a great.
Yeah.
Oh, probably this.
That's what I like to hear.
I got one for Alpha.
That was a great question, though.
Thank you, man.
What does your favorite shirt look like?
Oh, it's plain.
It's gray.
It's plain and gray. With a hat on. That's
I love
backwards.
Oh,
Curtis.
I have a question for Curtis.
Okay.
If you could rename yourself, what name would you pick?
Ooh.
Curtis just spelling it regularly.
Hey, that's kind of on point, though.
For anybody who doesn't
kinda
know,
on
Curtis,
point. Yeah, my
how's
name
your
is
name?
fucked up.
How's it spelled?
Curtesis.
Curtisis.
Curtis.
I will probably, yeah.
Great
All
time
right,
fucking
I
that
think-
up.
I will probably go with Curtis
I think I
instead of
gotta-
just spell the shit right.
I got a question for all of us.
Okay.
Okay.
So individually.
Okay.
You know
if you
what?
got a question-
I got all right. Everybody pick a question for everybody.
Okay, I got
and then
this
we're
one.
done.
Okay. Where's the car one?
I
Right.
have-
Oh,
I got a good one.
do you have a current name for your car?
My
So-
car?
I
Car,
used to when I had my
The Crimson Cruiser.
yeah, it was the Crimson Cruiser.
what
I don't
now?
have one now for the
I don't have one now.
Mine's
Say the
is-
car. What kind of car you
Oh,
have?
it was a 2005 Toyota Corolla.
What
It was
color?
red.
though? Usually color goes in. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Crimson Cruiser. Yeah.
That's why I called it the
What's your
Crimson
name?
Cruiser.
Maxine.
Maxine?
2012 Nissan Maxima.
See,
Ooh, Maxine, I like that.
I used to, but I got a new car. But my old car, since it was the
Nissan.
Maxim, no, it was the Driss on.
I hate you, and I hate you.
Wait.
Anybody who's more obsessed with
Yeah,
themselves.
wait. Can I say something? This is coming from Driss, the same man who had multiple fish, and collectively named them Driss.
This is Driss.
He did.
This is just Driss.
Yeah. He named collectively. He did it individually. He called them Driss.
Yeah.
What's your car's name? Sumie?
Oh, my fault.
I don't think I.
All right, mine's is for all y'all.
Okay.
What would your superpower be? Driss, go first.
That's easy.
My superpower would
And you
be
can't steal someone else's.
You can't steal someone else's. Ooh, that made it kind of hard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would want to be able to fly. No, I can't say
Ooh.
fly.
Ooh.
Damn. Hold on.
Poop because you've been constipated.
That's another story.
That's some personal shit.
That's another story.
That's another story. But I guess I want to fly.
Okay.
Okay.
To heal.
Ooh.
To
Wait,
heal.
to heal yourself or heal others?
No, to heal others, but not like heal where like they're gonna become immortal, but heal like
Back to
Can you
normal.
be a little bit more selfish,
Back to normal.
Sumie, please?
I know.
I don't want to
Something
read
for
minds
you.
because I'm too insecure to know what's
Oh,
going
no,
on in your
no.
minds.
I don't want to read no minds.
Why would
All right.
anyone
I'm
want to
way
read
too
minds?
I don't want to read.
That sounds
Y'all
horrible.
some nasty niggas. I know what's going on in your mind. I want to be able to manipulate any kind of matter. So this
Oh.
cup, I can make it into money.
Anything.
Anything.
Wow,
Like a
that's-
shapeshifter.
That's a good
Oh, fuck
one.
that, bro. We're
That's
getting too
cheating.
specific.
Took that.
I
Nah,
want.
took that.
Let me take mine back then. I would want the ability to absorb energy.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, see, you're going to blow yourself up.
No,
'Cause you're gonna-
absorb and be able to use that energy.
You're going to blow yourself up. You're going to absorb something that's too much like
So you're gonna be able to
radioactive
harness
shit.
it?
You
yeah,
done.
I can, I can absorb and
Oh
harness
yeah,
energy.
I'd teleport, but I've said that for years.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
clean.
yeah.
I will want to control human will.
What?
Make any human do whatever they want.
Yep.
That sounds like rape.
Bro, y'all should
Yeah.
watch.
That's vindictive.
Y'all should watch.
I can
my
control
God.
the world after that.
Damn.
I got the
Damn.
world.
You can control
so
me
you
to
can
make
have what
shit.
you got. I
I
got
still
that
control.
too. You can have what you got. I got
I
that
can
too.
make anything for you.
That's a
you
phenom-
mine, so it
Wow.
don't matter.
You Magneto? Wait, that's not Magneto. What's the other nigga? Professor X.
I'm Professor X.
You're Professor
yep.
X?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are balding.
I'm sorry. I'm
You about to
sorry.
lose that?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm
drafted right now, bro.
All right, I got one question
Okay.
for everybody else too. If you have your own late night talk show, who would you invite as your first guest?
Ooh, that's huge. All right, do it.
Dead or alive?
We're talking about no. Yeah, I was gonna say
All right,
nowadays.
let's just do it live.
Let's do today.
Okay, you're gonna hate me, but I'm gonna say it, Chrissy Teigen.
Chrissy Teigen.
Who is that?
My sister.
John Legend's wife.
Oh, you hate her.
I told you you hate her.
Would you be Chrissy Teigen for real?
Oh my god, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You really
every
like
girl
her,
I know, every
Sumie.
girl I know finds her to be funny, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure
Mine's
out this.
Rihanna. Mine's Rihanna, first person to have on there.
Shit, who would I have?
I got one.
Other than my
Oh
loves.
yeah, you could just throw it.
But-
I would do Tyler the Creator.
I'm taking this back.
Mine would be Nikolai Tesla.
Mine would be Idris Elba.
Bro, you really just trying to piss me off.
See, I couldn't keep myself composed if I brought
I would
him.
want somebody
take
like
mine out.
Tesla.
I'd have a few dress changes, wardrobe changes.
Noah what? Who's the Daily Show?
Noah
dude?
Art?
No, Trevor Noah.
Trevor
Trevor
Noah.
Noah. I would have him on my show.
That nigga
Yeah,
knows
he
the
is
fuck out
so.
of
Oh my god, his book is so good.
Who
His
knows
book
it?
is
Who
so-
knows it? You?
Trevor Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't like him?
I don't hate him for whatever
Oh, I
reason.
love
he's
him.
just
He
not
looks
good.
like
His book is
somebody
good.
that
His
we
book
know.
is
Yeah.
good.
He looks like Joe. That's
Looks like my brother's
Nigel.
friend. He looks like my brother.
kinda looks like
He does look like Nigel.
Yeah.
He does look like.
This nigga's name is Nigel
real quick. Should I draft Marshawn Lynch?
Yes.
Yes.
You killed
Hell
it.
yeah.
Hit that
Yes.
shit. That motherfucker was wrong. You should have drafted Saquon Barkley. What's up,
Bro, I
Giants?
did see an interview of Idris Elba. That nigga likes toes.
All right, man.
They
we
can't
gotta-
hear that.
we gotta-
They can't hear that.
They
You
can't
got
hear
it.
this?
They can't
You
hear
sure?
that. Yeah, I'm positive.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got
So
a
we
question.
just sound weird now. Like, oh.
Yeah, it's, all right, for those who don't know, when they all exaggerate like that, it's because it's my turn to draft,
Yeah,
so it makes
you
that
gotta-
it makes that
This
sound.
is
and shit.
important. This is
All right, I like
Oh,
this.
I got
show.
a
I
question.
like
question.
that too. We're gonna
Yeah.
save
That
that. There's
was
a lot
good.
more.
That was a lot better than I
I
thought.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all though.
Oh, okay.
This goes for all of y'all. And you can start with Sumie. So, what would the title of your autobiography be?
Oh, shit.
And I answered the
God.
question too.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, go that way. I want to be
Alright.
last.
Should I start with myself?
Yeah.
Mine would be half man, half amazing.
That's just a lie.
That's a lie.
Mine would literally be
All
called.
amazing.
Mine,
all
mine would be
amazing.
called Why, because nothing ever is logical. What I do, what happens to me.
Oh,
would be called
mine.
Why.
If I did it,
Mine would.
Okay, OJ.
Mine would be ill-advised. If I'm being honest.
Oh, that's a good one for Al.
What's your dress?
Mine would be.
Driss.
Y'all really about to.
It's not self-titled.
It's
Driss.
not
It's
not-
called.
it's
It's
not
called
subtitled.
Just Driss.
That's I already knew it was just
Driss.
Driss.
Or Simply Driss.
Simply dress.
No, but that was if I came up with the lemonade. Simply.
Nah, you can't steal someone's lemonade.
You
man.
see,
I'm
you
not.
see why?
I'm not.
You see why? I
He
brought
said
it-
autobiography.
see why I
This
said I
nigga
would've-
talk about lemonade,
I
man.
know. If I make a lemonade, it's simply dress.
Simply Driss.
Why are you thinking
Just
of
Driss.
lemonade's name after you?
I don't know. I just thought it would be.
Nigga, make lemonade. Let me see if it's good.
Bashir, yours would be called
Hit me.
Hi, you doing?
Hey, well, all right, because I don't have one.
Oh.
What do you think mine would be?
How you doing?
How you doing?
But hi,
Like, hi,
hi.
you
How
Hey, for
you
those who
doing?
don't know, Bashir
He said
might-
like marijuana.
Bashir might be the most social person
Yes.
we've
On the
had
planet.
here.
I hate that because I don't like people.
Yo, me neither. Nigga.
I hate
when people. Yo, don't approach me ever in the street when I'm sober.
I'm just nice.
Yeah, I know that. When we were trying to meet up for whose birthday was it? Boots' birthday.
Yeah, I was like, yo, why are you talking to me like?
We were in
when
the
I'm,
Uber
like-
and we saw Alpha.
No, I was also just shook because I'm blind as a bat, so I'm looking around like, who said my name?
Oh, speaking of,
That's
It was
how
the
shook
Uber
as shit.
dude?
No, it was, they were in the back of an Uber. And I was like, who the fuck? And I looked at him first. I was like, nigga, I don't know. Yeah.
when you
He's
sip,
like, Alpha.
yeah, when you sip, because me and Alpha were talking about this last night.
Yeah.
Yo, your eyes get so squinty.
I can't. I don't know.
Like,
But he
I'm
can't
talking
see
about like
either.
this.
Yeah.
But no, but exactly. But right now he's looking normal right here with his eyes open and
the
whatever.
drunker I get, my eyes
His
start
eyes
to.
squint, and it's the
Yeah, I
funniest
could
shit in the
see that.
world.
I have seen that.
Nigga tried to ask me, like, he was testing my eyesight at the bar. He was like, yo, you see that chick over there? I'm looking. I'm like, no. He's like, God, you're fucking blind, bro.
Me and Drake,
me and
Drake were like, yeah, we're talking because me and Drake were talking about this one girl. Oh, speaking of, we went to uni last night.
Not like
We
not,
went to Union
not Drake
last
the
night.
rapper.
I love how you're just all calling out bars now when it was
no,
like
no,
such
no,
a.
because, yeah.
It's gay.
Walk
Not
in,
gay,
but good.
The
but good.
girl we're with gets
Not that being gay is bad.
no,
but yeah.
Oh, don't clean it up now, nigga.
Yeah, it's too late to apologize.
It's too late. This nigga was the funniest dude. Not him. It was me, Drake. First of all, we got the three amigos. It was me, Alpha, and Drake, right?
Yeah.
So we out here.
Y'all are like the tall
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the
AT&T bar.
AT&T, that's what we call each other.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. Listen, this guy walks
I
in,
didn't
right?
agree to this.
Listen, it's not, you don't have a choice. The guy walks in, this dude, God damn it, he doesn't even have any hang time, but he has cornrows with it, right?
Oh.
Physically walks in and trips himself and falls into Drake. And I'm standing right here so I can see everything happening with him. I was just like, Drake is like, oh, he goes, oh, my bad, my man. Right? And then I was just
So
like,
was he drunk?
no. And I was like, Drake, he didn't fall. He didn't trip. He just ran into you. He's like, whatever, man. And he goes, I think he grabbed my ass. I was like, oh, that's funny. He leaves, he comes back, and we're still at the same part of the bar. He walks up to Alpha. Alpha's a stupid motherfucker when he's drunk. He doesn't know what's going on.
You could get Alpha when he's smacked, bro.
This nigga
get his ass.
This nigga literally, I'm watching you, Alpha. He goes like this, and that face right there.
Yeah,
you give him. I asked him 5 minutes later, Alpha, that same dude. He goes, oh, the nigga that just touched you. He gave him the face. Andrea? Oh, I thought that was Andrea. I was like, no, it wasn't her. It was that nigga. Anyways, that nigga walks by, grabs Driss or Drake like, hey.
Yo, y'all gotta stop
gotta
calling
let
me
you know.
Drake.
Oh, and for those who don't know, the
never
Drake
seen
that
a
we're
nigga-
with is like regular.
I never seen a nigga hit on.
He's not Aubrey.
Yeah, we're not with the real Drake.
He's
But I've never seen-
regular.
I've never seen a nigga hit on one
Regular
of us.
Drake, man.
You can just be like, he's our friend Drake. He's
Oh, no, he's just a
regular.
nigga. Like, go ahead.
So did he try to get Drake or something?
Yeah, but you know what's funny? You know the funny part of it? Because I'm sitting straight because I know it's already going to happen because I see Alpha here and he's doing it to Drake right after. And then all you hear from Drake real quick is like, yo! And I'm like, but he said yo right when the nigga touched him. Didn't think the nigga was going to have a conversation with him. So he grabs me and says, yo! And I'm like, I turn over and the guy's like talking. Drake's like, oh shit, I got to act normal. He whispered in his ear like, hey, I just wanted to know, or let you know that you're a very handsome fella. And just walks away.
And I would
and
like
I'm
to
looking
say-
at this shit like,
I'll be scared to
I'm
say
like-
that to a nigga if I didn't know Drake and I'm not
But
approaching
you know what's
his
so
big
funny?
ass.
Well, they're
I-
assuming
Bro,
that you're gay if you're in there.
I picture Drake just going, yeah.
no, that's what he did. He said,
Or just like
he said, thanks. And I looked at it and I
Drake is
couldn't-
like
I couldn't stop.
everybody hates Raymond, bro. Everybody loves
Drake
Raymond.
is like
dude.
Drake's so nonchalant. It reminds me of like Ed and Eddie.
Yeah,
bro. He's Ed. He's the tall one.
Nigga just be chilling like,
bro.
Man, that nigga's Ed, bro. For the rest of his, he is definitely. That's the perfect comparison.
When I saw that happen and I saw this nigga hitting at him, I couldn't stop to
I'm gonna just
picture
be calling
Drake
him
getting
Ed.
smacked from the back of this nigga.
Wait,
and he's
what?
a
That is
light skinned nigga.
that
Are you
is
saying
a-
you're picturing
that is-
I
Drake?
wasn't picturing it, but
that
it
is
would
an
happen, bro.
Olympus pause, bro.
Bro, this nigga was like this to
don't
Drake.
demonstrate on me. Not on camera.
I'm gonna let niggas know. And I was like, oh, he's ready to pipe you down, boy.
Oh my God.
I can't wait. He gonna catch it.
He said, I can't wait.
Drake gonna get his lick. Come on, lick that nigga's neck.
You're a little too excited about Drake getting
I
it.
was.
You're getting way too excited
I
about
like
this.
seeing
Funny.
my niggas in bad situations.
Oh, it's one of my
It's
favorite
the funniest
things
thing in
to
the
watch.
world.
When people are in when like your friends are in uncomfortable situations.
And it's
great.
not threatening.
laugh.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
threatening.
non-threatening.
I hate
Drake,
being
he's
in
a
uncomfortable
big fuck.
situations.
I know,
That's
so
what
we
I'm
gotta
saying. Drake-
figure out a way to put.
Yeah, you
Sumie
really
in a
can't be scared for
non-threatening-
Drake.
No,
Like whatever
I was just
situation you in,
laughing.
nigga, he's 9
I
foot,
admit
bro.
very few things.
I've seen
make
you in
me-
an uncomfortable situation
Very
before.
few things
That was
make me
threatening, though.
uncomfortable, and I
Which
was
one?
like,
Are you talking about the time she was at
Junior?
Like in
Bro,
the,
yeah.
You
That-
small.
that-
You're
yeah.
small. That's threatening.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
threatening.
I
Yeah,
felt
you're
bad.
small.
I felt bad for leaving you in that situation, but it was funny.
Yo, he left.
You left your girl?
No, I left her and I came back to y'all to tell y'all.
he left me to tell you guys.
That she back there uncomfortable, bro.
The best was he grabbed my hand. He goes, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
It's like, oh, you care now, nigga?
Nah, then the girl came back like, "Hey, she's coming with me." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh,
Yeah. And
I
was
like him aggressive though. That's
I do too. They're
Sumie,
like,
wasn't that hot? She's blacked out. Don't
Oh,
worry.
I was
bro,
pretty blacked
speaking of
out.
that, I got a video to play for y'all.
play for us, like on
Yeah,
air
yeah.
or after?
Like
We
right
gotta wrap
now.
this up though too, because I gotta pee.
Yeah, we got it.
Right now. All right, after this, we should wrap this up. But
Sure,
like,
yeah,
I'm
and I
gonna leave
gotta
you guys. I'm gonna leave y'all on this
shower.
note because this is some weird shit. Some weird shit, man. All right, so this is some dude commenting on Young MA.
Okay.
All right.
You hate it.
Do you not- do you not- do you not like Young M.A.?
No, it's the
Listen.
way he talks.
She.
I'm like,
It's a girl?
Listen.
oh.
She.
No, he talks about her.
Oh.
Is what I'm saying. I don't like the way he talks.
Ready?
Go.
You need to drink water.
I know.
Let's go. I think she like one of the most attractivest females in the rap game.
I heard this.
She look better than Beyonce, Alicia Keys, all of them. She got qualities that other girls don't got. Like she pretty, but she buff.
That's what I mean.
So like if I ever was like, hey babe, help me fix the brakes. She just get under there with me, jack the car up, you feel me?
Bro, I remember.
See, this what I be trying to tell people. I ain't with all these pretty bitches. I like those type of ones that's kind of almost close to us a little bit, but not really all the way us, but all the way us. You feel me?
I don't feel you. Look at me.
Who was that?
That nigga's scary looking.
Daylight, he a battle rapper.
Oh, yeah, no, I know
that's
who
what you're
Daylight is.
talking about,
Okay,
yeah. I seen that video. That
That's
nigga's-
hilarious.
Bro, that shit made me cry. He
don't
was like,
feel you.
he was like, no, I don't feel you.
But you see what I mean? Like, I didn't like the way he said it and spoke.
Vlad,
It
He
was-
sat back
Shit,
like
too,
this, like.
Vlad is a funny dude.
I can watch some
and I'm
Vlad
sorry,
videos
that
in
is
a
so
while.
rude.
I used to
She's
watch Vlad
almost
all
like
the time. I
us,
used to
but not
consistently watch his
fully
videos.
like us. What does that mean?
That
That
she
is
wants to
so
be a nigga?
rude. She
want
almost
him
like
high.
us, but not
Like
fully
us.
like
He's
us.
like, yo, you a nigga,
Like,
but with a pussy.
But still us.
but
but
still
still
us.
Wrap us
All
up,
right,
man. Wrap
guys.
us up.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. We sorry we missed last week, but deal with it. As Alpha would
Yeah,
say.
we have lives.
But we appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all could please subscribe to the IG and the Twitters at Social Critics. That's an underscore between social and critics. And critics has 2 S's. Social Critics.
Boom, baby.
Don't do that again.
All right. Also,
And just for Foresight, we're gonna be having something special for y'all coming up for our 50th episode. So be prepared. Be on the lookout.
Should we shout out
We're getting
Seth's?
close.
should we sound it up? No, it's going to be over by the time they hear that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about we talk about it next week?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
talk about it. We're going to an event tomorrow.
Big lit.
Y'all, it's going to be cool.
Big lit.
So they said 7 to 11. Man, that's late. Let's see that.
Damn, on a Sunday. Oh, I might not make that.
Yeah, it's 7. Well, yeah.
It's not gonna get popping till about 9.
Yeah.
But dude, who cares about all that? Anyways, we appreciate you again, guys. Yeah, have a blessed week.